It's a LP. It's a LP. It's a LP beat. It's a LP beat. This a LP beat.
All right. What is going on, everybody? We are live for the Minnesota Vikings versus the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. How's everybody doing today?
A little bit, but we knew the kind of team we had, the kind of guys in the locker room that we had, and we knew we could go out and do it.
And that was Joe Burrow talking about clinching the division title. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well, Ashley Johnson. How's everybody doing today? What's up, Carson? Happy New Year to you as well. What's up, Mrs. Bird Gang? Eagles need the Packers to win. Let's go. Hey, absolutely. Hey, I know Kelly Gardner's going to like this one. Trox is going with the Cheeseheads at home. Shout out to my Arizona Cardinals, baby. Defeated the Dallas Cowboys by 3 points.
The same knee as the one that was seriously injured a year ago. He said after the game that the knee is good enough. He could have played if he had to, and that he actually first injured it 4 weeks ago against the Chargers. And not that this counts as medical evidence, but he was dancing in the locker room after the game to celebrate the AFC North Championship.
Yes, he was dancing and also smoking a cigar with this guy, Jamar Chase. The Bengals clinched the AFC North for the first time since 2015.
Shout out
Remember,
Richard Taylor
at LSU, they were first
for that $5 super chat. Appreciate that, brother.
Their turnaround success at LSU, and now it's happening with the Bengals. But now it's time for the Sunday night game flow presented by Progressive. Chris.
Here comes the money.
Richard Taylor,
Money talk.
the $5
Here
super
comes
chat.
the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What's up, Lance Eugene? Happy New Year to you as well. Shout out to Mexico. Kenneth Womack says, tighten up. Hey, congratulations to the Titan Nation. They tightened up and picked up that dub. And, yeah, your boy finally fixed that. I guess my alerts was not showing these super chats. I finally fixed it. So, that's what took me a little longer to get back on. Countdown to Sunday Night Football, 12 minutes and a half. What's up, Steve Lewis? What's up, King Donnie? What's up, Jock? Going for Vikings tonight. What's up, Black Sap fan? Says Packers win. The number 1 seed is theirs. Thanks, Cardinals. Hey, you're welcome, Black Sap fan. Made in Kentucky says, yo, Trox, how about them Bengals? Hey, shout out to the Bengals. I am a Steeler fan, but, man, got to give props where props is due. Shout out to my Steelers. They play tomorrow, baby. Going up against Cleveland. But shout out to the Bengals, man. It's been a minute since the last division title. And they got a new coach, so hopefully it's not going to be one and done. Because we all knew if they made the playoffs, then Marvin Lewis would go one and done. What's up, Rick Ramos? What's up, the Past Master? Pregame 31 with the $1.99 super chat. Says Troxel play-by-play. GOAT, much love and respect. Hey, appreciate that, Pregame 31.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate that, Pregame 31. Hey, Pregame. Can't wait for this offseason, brother. We gonna have a blast. J7843 says you must be tired. Hey, I can't get tired when I'm on with you guys. What's up, NFL Aiden? Man, you guys are my jolt of energy. We got already 327 in the building. 62 thumbs up. I appreciate that. But hopefully Pregame 31 is on with your boy Trox. 3 days, NFL drafts. And then hopefully we'll be on for a weekly show together. Maybe it's in the works. You know, stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Pregame 31, Troxel Sports Streams. What's up, Ron Kitchens? Happy New Year to you. I could beat you at Madden. I mean, you could try. Yeah, Cole, we can't show due to copyright. Carissa, I'll be doing the play-by-plays. Sal Martinez, welcome to the family. Appreciate that. But, yeah, I'll be doing the play-by-plays. I will have the game audio. I'll be doing the play-by-plays as well as the announcers doing the play-by-plays. And we're going to have some fun. That's what we do all year long. And we've been doing this for, about 3 years. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Pregame 31 with another $1.99 super chat. Says hit that like. We about to take over. Hey, I appreciate that, Pregame 31.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, appreciate that, Bird Game 31. John Madden, man. Hashtag GOAT. What's up, Bradley Pope? What's up, Lynn Brennan? Past Master says AB is getting released. Career is probably over. Indeed, he is already done. He is out in Tampa Bay. What's up, Pardon at Left? Says service from Munich. Trox, what's your team? I am a Lions fan, a Cardinals fan, and a Steeler fan. But before I claim those three teams, I'm a fan of the game. I love me some football. I love me some basketball. I love me some UFC, and I love me some boxing. Bird Game 31 says roll tide. Hey, appreciate that, Dent, for you. What's up, So Cool? I was live for the Tennessee-Miami game, 34-3. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase making a name for himself for the Offensive Rookie of the Year. McPherson with the game winner. Cincinnati clinching the division title today. So the division titles have been clinched with the Bills' victory as well. Patriots clinched a playoff berth. Colts, Chargers, Raiders, Steelers, and Ravens fighting for the last two spots. Wow. He literally walked out off the field, out the stadium. The Pass Master with the $1.99 super chat. I hope Cook goes off. Sean Mannion starting at quarterback.
Here comes the
Hey,
money.
appreciate that.
Here we go.
The Pass Master.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here
Shout
we
out
go.
to the Eagles.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
And then shout out to the New Orleans Saints. Houston, San Francisco. That was a blowout, 23-7. Hey, happy birthday, Coffee Cup. Hey, I appreciate that, JL. Absolutely. Here we go. This is for JL. To everybody in the chat, we got to follow these rules.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
Hey, absolutely. And a shout out to Mauricio Guerrero. Says hello, Mr. Trox. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, Mauricio. Says I've been a subscriber since you were a 3K member. And then you went through the YouTube purge. Remember a 10K? Good job on getting 25K plus. Hey, I appreciate that, Mauricio. Hey, appreciate that. Joshua Hampton says, love the streams, man. Appreciate that. Hey, absolutely. Shout out to the little MVP. She wanted to be a part of her dad's streams, so I let her record some audio tracks so she could be a part of the streams. Bay with the $20 super
Here
chat.
comes the money.
Says,
Here we go. Money
and to
talk.
show some love,
Here comes the money.
be back in
Here
a
comes
day
the
or
money.
two.
Here we
Visit
go.
from my son,
Money
haven't
talk.
seen in 2
Here
years.
comes the money.
Here's a surprise, Green Bay. Hey, appreciate that, Bay. Spend some time with the son. And, hey, family comes first. America got 79% Packers. Jock got Packers. Rodney Harrison, 2 touchdowns, Green Bay Packers. Hey, appreciate that, AMHB. Florio has got the Packers. Chris Sims, Packers. Maria got Packers. Tony Dungy, Packers. And Drew Brees, is going Green Bay. All right, it is a complete sweep. No faith in Sean Mannion. Can't wait. We got Miss Carrie Underwood coming up. Richard Taylor says, I'm a cheesehead. Jose says, is Roger retiring after the season? No, he's not retiring. He'll probably leave Green Bay, but I don't think he's retiring. Peyton and and Eli. Ain't nothing's better than a helmet catch. I would have hit him in the numbers, you know. Ibrahim says, go cheese. Chaser Jefferson. I don't know. I think Jamar Chase is going to win it. Offensive player of the year. And then defensive player, I think it's going to be Micah Parsons. Rogers to Jacksonville. You know, Mark Emery, you know, I would have laughed at that. But if the Jaguars are willing to get rid of Trevor Lawrence in that trade, that would be scary. Because that would give them a bona fide quarterback. They got weapons over there. If they have an all-defensive draft, which they got the number 1 overall pick, they can either pick Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson. Like, there's a lot of things that could go into that. That would be a win-win for both teams. Actually, Chief Adam, I know that he does want to go to San Francisco. I don't think San Francisco pulls the trigger. I think it's really between the New Orleans Saints, the Denver Broncos, and a wild card third team. I don't know who yet. All right. My girl, Carrie Underwood. We've been waiting all night for Sunday Night Football. The Vikings and the Pack in a division showdown. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well, Coy Hall. Yeah, Lions score 29-51. 250 burgers out this week. We've been waiting all day for Sunday Night Football. Hopefully it's not a blowout this week. What's up, Viking superfan? Says go, baby. All right, the North champs. Dalvin Cook.
Wrap up the NFL season next weekend. The Packers can wrap up the number 1 seed tonight. With Dallas's loss an hour ago, it's very simple. Packers win tonight or next
Kelsey
Sunday
Collins,
in Detroit, and the
it's
road to
Trox.
the Super Bowl in the NFC
Or
comes through
Troxel.
Lambeau for the second consecutive year. Green Bay's won 4 in a row since losing to Minnesota
All
week
right, here we
11.
go.
The Vikings have played a record number of one-score games, but haven't won enough of them. They must win tonight to stay alive. And in the bad timing department, their quarterback Kirk Cousins tested positive for COVID-19 on Friday. He is out tonight. So, Chris, that means Sean Mannion is here. He started 3 games, including tonight.
Past master,
The first two didn't
$1.99
matter.
super
Tonight's
chat.
matters. What should we see?
Here comes the
This
money.
wild card for Aaron Rodgers,
Money
Pittsburgh
talk.
Steelers.
Comes the money.
6'6",
Here we go.
There you go. That could happen.
Dalvin Cook. His last trip in here to Lambeau, he had 226 yards of total offense.
I can
He
see
has to
Aaron
dominate
Rodgers going to
tonight.
Because on the
Pittsburgh.
other side, it's Aaron
They would have to
Rodgers.
redo
Everything
their
Aaron's a
offensive
big
line for
headline.
him.
Even his broken
But
his
I
little
can
toe.
see
But
that.
since that injury, he's played great. Chris, a good performance tonight.
They got
He can
some
lock up
young,
his 4th NFL
young
MVP.
core.
Yeah, I agree.
At
And
their-
especially when
at
you
their
consider that this
weaponry
offensive line's been a bit of a mess all season
with Claypool,
long. 4
with
missing starters out here tonight.
Deontay
But there is
Johnson,
another superstar to talk
Najee
about,
Harris,
Devontae
Pat
Adams. And
Freiermuth.
this week, Aaron Rodgers said that Devontae was the best player that he
Hey,
has
appreciate
ever played
that,
with.
KT
That
Evans.
is
Welcome
some
to the
statement
family.
by Rodgers.
Speaking of the best, John Madden. It's been a wonderful day of remembrance of the great legacy of Madden all across the NFL, and that continues tonight at his favorite place, Lambeau Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, the NFL family lost a Hall of Fame coach, broadcaster, and friend with the passing of John Madden. At this time, please stand and join in a moment of silent reflection in memory of John Madden, who had an indelible impact on football, the NFL, and generations of fans. Thank you.
Shout out to John Madden. What's up, Stephen David? Tyrone says, let's go Packers. Here's the great Chris Collinsworth commentating here tonight. I put $150 on this game for the Vikings to win. Oh, my God. That is a gutsy call right there, just saying. Only one, John. Hey, absolutely, Robin. D. Carroll says the GOAT way more than a PlayStation game. Hey, that's all facts. Better get ready to pay up. The payout would be good, LOL. Hey, absolutely, McFaddy. That payout must be amazing if at $150. R.I.P. Draco. Or Drakeo, R.I.P. Madden, R.I.P. Reeves, R.I.P. Betty White. Hey, absolutely, Mike Lou. Slim says, what's up, Trox? Happy New Year, brother. Hey, Happy New Year to you as well, Slim. What's up, Devontae W? What's up, Killjoy? Killjoy says, can I get a 3 OMG in a row for me? About to win the chip in fantasy football. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my Hey, congratulations, Killjoy. I was one and done. Twitter says Judge will be fired. Really? Okay, appreciate that, Dean Robinson. Got to see from Adam Schefter. But if Adam Schefter says it, man, you know Adam Schefter ain't going to lie about that. I like Schefter and I like Rappaport as well. Both those guys, they're, you know, when you have a level of respect and you know, when you say something, it usually happens. You are a go-to source. Shout out to Trox from Wyoming. Pack will win in a close one. Go Pack, go. Hey, appreciate that, Ryan Christopherson. Shout out to Wyoming. I went 11-4 in the regular season and lost 163 to 170 in the first semis. Yeah, that sounds right about what I did too, McFaddy. Raider Nation has come alive. That's because their season's still alive, Kerry Allen. Shout out to that big, massive win today against the Indianapolis Colts at Indianapolis. What's up, Estrellas? 1, 2, 3. First week of the playoffs, I won 122 to 122.6 to 122.4. Holy smokes, Killjoy. Talk about by the hair on your chinny chin. That's a close one.
Off the COVID list, and shortly after arriving at the Vikings facility, he found out he'd be tonight's starting quarterback. Now, Mannion practiced with the starters, and then afterward, he went outside in single-digit temperatures to throw routes, determine what gear he would wear, and even simulate what 3-minute commercial breaks would feel like. The temperature right now is 11 degrees with the wind chill. It feels like 1
These
degree.
people are
this
crazy.
Will be the coldest
Three
game
shirtless,
that Sean Mannion has ever played in. Not
three
to
shirtless
mention
fans.
The biggest, Mike.
Yeah, a lot on the line for sure. Vikings must win tonight and then win next Sunday and get some help. For Green Bay, it's all on the line. #1 seed with a win. The Vikings won the toss, deferred to the second half. The top touchback man in the league, Greg Joseph.
All right, so
set to kick it
Vikings
off.
get the ball to
David
start the
Moore's
second
back to
half.
receive. Former Seattle Seahawk signed by the Packers this week. Amari Rodgers is on the COVID-19 list. A big one. Do you want to come through Lambeau for the playoffs? You might have to in the NFC if the Packers win tonight. And off we go from Green Bay.
All right, we got a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers and the offense start the 25. And here they are.
All right, got Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, St. Brown, Lazard, Mercedes Lewis, Nyman, Runyon, Patrick, and Newman, and Dennis Kelly.
Game with a knee injury. It's been changeable on the offensive line all year for Rodgers. From the 25, it begins with Aaron Jones to the right.
And Aaron Jones.
By Jones will gain 2. The 27.
Got it down to the 27-yard line.
Tackle. Well, we said it at the beginning. Could be the back-to-back MVP. Here are the numbers to back it up.
That was a 2-yard gain.
Only 4 interceptions in the first 15 games. And the top rating in the National Football League for passers, just under 111.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, single high safety. And here's Rodgers. That's Adams.
Opens his account for the night.
And Adams, good gain on that play. That's a gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Watch how long Devontae Adams waits to put his hands in the air. Why does he do that? He does that so that the defensive back has no idea when it's coming. Chris Boyd filling in on the outside, and you know that route right there and that combination has really
First
become
down
their
and 10.
signature.
Ball is at
Aaron
the
Rodgers and
46-yard
Devontae
line.
Adams.
Lazard in motion. Here is a handoff. That's Aaron Jones, crosses the 50, down at the 47-yard line. They got Sheldon Richardson, Delvin Tomlinson, Amarn Watts, DJ Wanham, Anthony Barr, Eric Hendricks, Patrick Peterson, Harrison Smith, Xavier Woods, Cameron Bynum, Chris Boyd. That is your Vikings defense. Rodgers throws. That's incomplete. That was intended for Aaron Jones.
Eric Hendricks patrolling the middle to make it third down, and Jones.
What's up, BG4X? What's up, Rochester 10?
Those are the kinds you don't like
What's up,
taking
Robert Austin?
anytime, but early in the game.
How's
those
everybody
low
doing
shots
today?
And the ball up around your head as you're trying to make it, those get inside your head, believe me.
What's up, Bishop? Richard
Rough
Carr?
way to start the
Paul
game.
Fox?
Luckily for the Green Bay Packers, they have two
Third down and
superior
3.
running backs.
Got Devontae Adams in motion. Empty set.
Rodgers empties the backfield.
Trip down low. And here's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to throw. Got Adams. And that's a catch.
One more time with those late hands. Working on Mackenzie Alexander. First down, Green Bay. That was 30 yards.
30-yard
Anytime you
gain
end
by
up with
Devontae Adams.
Inside in the slot, it is just
What's
even
up,
more
Wendy
difficult 'cause
Rymog?
he has all that room to the outside. But watch his hands here. He barely even moves them. See, I mean, there's no way as a defensive back, you're looking right at him, and there's no clue that the ball is coming. So you have to get your head back around to have any chance.
All right, here we
or
go.
they're gonna
Second.
do it all night.
Or
It's also good when
2
the guy can
receptions,
drop you in there
49
too,
yards.
huh? Wow.
First down and 10.
Just beats the clock inside the 20.
And
That's a
that
low one.
is
Incomplete
intended
for
for
Enemies.
St. Brown. Incomplete.
So it's Aaron Rodgers and it's Mike Zimmer. There's a great back and forth with these two guys. The Vikings head coach, of course, longtime defensive star in terms
All
of
the
play
coach
calling.
500 or better
They
at
love
Green
matching
Bay
wits.
since
There's a little bit about
1992.
the sauce when
Minimum
these
of
two guys
5
get together.
games.
Yeah,
He's
Mike
3-3
says every
and
once in a while
1.
He'll look over at him and kind of point the finger like, okay, I got you. I see you over there. And
Second
but he
down and
always,
10.
Zimmer always tries to have
Shotgun
something a little
formation.
different every game for Aaron Rodgers.
Another throw here, the middle to the
And,
end zone.
oh,
Zion DeGuara
incomplete.
couldn't bring it in.
Intended for
As the tight end
DeGuara.
was working up the seam. It'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 10. Drop that pass.
Cannot
Would have
throw
been
a
good
ball
for a
better than this.
touchdown.
I mean, sometimes they're going so hard, it's hard for your guys to catch it. But that was some play on the part of Aaron Rodgers there. He looked left. Patrick Peterson jumped around. He came back and should have had a touchdown.
Third down and 10. Trips up top. To the right.
Big third down here. They have to make this stop.
There's
Tightens the
Rodgers.
protection. Extra man comes.
And
gets it out complete,
that's going to
but
be
no
no
gain as
gain
it's caught
on that
by Tyler
play.
Davis,
Brings up
the
fourth
tight
down.
end. So the Vikings defense
That's Tyler
comes
Davis.
up with answers in the red zone. The Packers will try a field goal.
Yeah, so we're going to end up with the out of the secondary with the blitz coming here. You just have
What's
to
Green
play
Bay's
add-on,
record?
and you're
It
always
is
gonna
12
see
and
those
3.
two linebackers down in the gap. But
Minnesota's
once again,
record is
Zimmer,
7 and 8.
Again, Mike, in divisional games,
Here's
you
Mason
know each
Crosby.
other so well that
9 missed field
sometimes
goals,
you
most
can
in the
gain a little
NFL.
advantage, and with Aaron Rodgers, you need all the advantage you can get.
Here's a
Mason
35-yard
Crosby
field
hasn't been
goal.
his best season by a long stretch from 35. Ooh, the hole was
And
not
kick is
clean.
up. Kick
But
is
Bajorquez got it
upright.
down in time.
Good.
Crosby
3-0. Green Bay takes the first blood. 3-0. 11:48 left to play in the first quarter. Green Bay got this. Wisco Nighthawk, how's it going? Says go, Pat, go. What's up, Alfredo Cruz? While my math was off, 12-3. They're sitting pretty then? Hey, absolutely. What you calling? This is calling getting out. What you calling? The Packers tough. No, I don't play Roblox. What happened to the Raiders today? They won. Bobby of Earth, they won. Kind of glad my Broncos won't make the playoffs. Too hard to watch. What's up, Snowboy? James Arthur fan says greetings from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. At Lambeau, even the refs are wearing green. Calling a big night for Delvin. Oh, okay. Calling big night for Delvin Cook. Green Bay got good D. How about those Ravens? Man, Ravens lost by a point. Cowboys may end up playing Cardinals in the first round. Kangaroos can't hop backwards. Trox, thanks for your time and effort. Hey, I appreciate that, Estrellas. All right, we're about to resume. Raiders Alaska chapter. You're welcome, Bobby of Earth.
Heck of a lot warmer inside US Bank
Tuscaloosa,
Stadium
Alabama
in
here, says
Minnesota.
D. Carroll. Shout out to
Crosby, the
Tuscaloosa.
veteran experience helped him make that field goal.
Sure did.
The
All right,
3-0
temperatures
lead.
are
Today,
11
Longo
degrees
has
in
been
Green
sensational
Bay.
returning kickoffs. 2 for touchdown thus far
Crosby's
this year.
ensuing
Those
kickoff.
balls should be returnable tonight.
And
There he
it's
is
at
from
the
the
15,
5
20,
with an
25,
alley. Outside the
30.
numbers to the 34
And it's going to be
yard
down
line.
at around the
So the
34-yard
Vikings will
line.
take over. Let's go back
That's
to that Mayfield
Nwangwu.
goal.
Corey Bajorquez here is going to lay this ball on the ground, pick it up, spin it, lean it towards him. But the real key was Mason Crosby, a veteran kicker, knows how to slow the process. Just take your time. You got to believe. Sometimes you just got to believe he's going to get that thing on the ground. And finally they did and executed.
All right, here we go. First and 10. Here's the play action. Mannion. He's going to throw. That's caught. That is Tyler Conklin. And that's a huge gain on that play. Gain of 23 yards.
I think my first question for Mike Zimmer is, could Mannion bootleg to his
What's up,
left?
Kathy
Because
Brown?
this is such a signature part of this offense, and he's going to answer my question on the very first throw. Well done. Preston Smith, not used to being out there in space, does not get a hand down on Conklin, and it costs him another 10 yards.
Yeah, they're going to challenge that.
All right, they're going to
Did he
challenge
get a
that.
hand on the towel?
It might be.
You had the white pants, the white towel, the white glove. And it looks like we'll get an immediate challenge from Matt LaFleur. Let's see, not there. Right there,
Yep.
he got his back.
Yep,
So
that's
that'll
going to
bring
be
it back.
contact. So he's going to just get the first down.
is challenging the ruling on the field of the previous play that the runner was down by contact. That play is under review.
At the moment, it's a
All right, we got a challenge. First challenge of the ball game. Yeah, it's going to be a first down still for Minnesota, but it's not going to be a gain of 23 yards. I think he's going to get about 11 yards on that play, and that's about it. So ball's going to be at around the 45-yard line, maybe the 45, 46-yard line, but that's really about it. It was negative 11 last night. In Mannion, we trust. What's up, Zoltan? Absolutely. Contact? Absolutely. Chief Adam, it does that during commercial breaks. It'll come back when the game resumes. Remember Mannion leading the Rams past the Legion of Boom. He can do it against Rodgers, LOL. Hey, appreciate that, Aaron Olden. Welcome to the family. What's up, Shafiq? Vikings 17, Packers 34. Hey, appreciate that, Cole. Happy New Year's to you as well. What's up, Amani? Says, yo, how's it going?
The defender did have his hand on the back when the runner went down. Therefore, the runner is down by contact at the 45.5-yard line. The play still results in a first down. This is a successful challenge for Green Bay. Please set the game clock to 11:37. 11:37, please.
All right, good challenge by the Packers.
11 yards, but still the first down for Mannion.
Ball's at the 45 and a half.
And it's Dalvin Cook as he runs.
And that's
to the right,
Dalvin Cook.
4 yards to the 49, and here is that
Gets it
Minnesota
at the
offense.
49 and a half.
Sean.
Got Sean Mannion, Dalvin Cook, C.J. Ham, Justin Jefferson, K.J. Osborne, Tyler Conklin, Christian Dursaw, Ezra Cleveland, Garrett Bradbury, Udo, Brian O'Neill.
Missing Adam Thielen, two-time Pro Bowler season.
All right, here we
surgery
go.
on that ankle that he
Single
hurt
back
3
formation
weeks
here
ago.
is Dalvin Cook.
To the outside.
Dalvin Cook
He'll
gets
be
it
third and
across
short coming up as
midfield
Dalvin
in Green Bay
heads out of bounds.
territory. That is a gain of 3 yards.
One of the things about playing this Packers defense is they will play these ends very wide. And, of course, the Vikings, they want to push it to the outside. They want to get
What's up,
all the way
Herschel?
outside. That time, Preston Smith unable to contain the edge, and that's going to be a big part of this thing.
Hey, shout out to the
Struggles for them
Bengals,
against Cleveland.
Watchmen.
Last game the Packers played here on Christmas Day. Holding off the Browns by 2.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. Single back
On 3rd
formation.
down,
Play action.
Mannion out of the
Here's
pocket,
Mannion.
crosses wide
Throws.
open
That's
again.
caught.
It's
That's
Conklin.
Tyler
Another first
Conklin.
down to the
Inside the.
24-yard line. So there's your
Let's see,
question
it's
answered twice.
at the 20.
As
Looks like
Mannion
the
gets out of the
25-yard
pocket
line.
And has the Vikings on the move.
At his first
Just
down,
a
Minnesota.
complete drop in coverage. He's going to go across the formation here. And don't know exactly what happened. They had man coverage with the corner on the outside, and there just was nobody left on the other side of the field. But,
Yeah, now they're walking back here. Let's listen.
An eligible player downfield. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty at the previous spot. We'll replay. 3rd down.
That's the
Ineligible
rookie left
receiver
tackle, Christian
downfield.
Dursaw. Didn't see an
That's
immediate
Christian
flag thrown
Dursaw.
on that play.
Mike, what happened was he was there and he
Absolutely.
was expecting it, and
Clinched
hustle
that,
actually
what do you call
cost
it?
him the penalty.
AFC
He's
North.
gonna have a good block in here, and then he's going to take off late thinking the ball was already thrown, but it was still in the hands of Mannion at the time that he made that throw. So, actually, in that case, the hustle of the rookie cost him the penalty.
And negates a 24-yard gain.
3rd down and 9.
So now the Vikings
Ball's
and
at
Mannion
the
at 3rd and 9.
Vikings 47-yard line. Mannion looking, throws, crosses midfield, and he is going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
It'll bring up 4th down. It'll be an immediate
Brings
decision.
up
Kevin
4th
King was
down.
there in coverage.
Yeah, and as a defensive coordinator by trade, you know that Mike Zimmer has probably his whole life been punt the ball.
What's up, Adam BB, baby?
In this situation, and yet, as a head coach, you have to consider.
Derek Moore says, "Go Pack, go!"
Field, and I think he is considering that strongly. And there's LaFleur going to pump up the crowd a bit.
He's first team all cheerleader when it comes to head coaches. He's always doing that on the sideline here when he senses the crowd can give him more.
All right, here we go.
For a second here by the officials as they're getting the ball marked in the proper spot. See what we're getting here. Timeout.
Looks like it's going to be a timeout taken.
Okay, let's see if...
Looked like one of the officials were sort of bent over out there. I don't know exactly what happened.
So stopping the game is Clay Martin, the referee. And we saw this in the Seattle game earlier this afternoon as well, where at least temporarily had to work with one fewer officials.
All right, looks like they're going to be a down official.
So they are looking at the umpire, Fred Bryan. And we'll watch Fred when he bends over here as he stopped the clock there. He was in pain, feeling discomfort, and stopped it. And Clay Martin recognized it right away. So the athletic training staff from the home team usually looks after the officials if they are in any discomfort. And the Packers group over there to check out Fred Bryan, the umpire. And he will go into the blue tent to be examined.
Sometimes we all forget that there are actually three teams out there on the field, and certainly the well-being of those officials every bit as important as that of the players.
And this is something they review and go through on a regular basis.
All right, here
when
we
they do have
go.
to work with one fewer official in terms of coverage of eligible receivers and positioning on the field and such. So you see the numbers here on 4th and 3 and the chances of converting for the Vikings.
They are 45 and 45%.
Receiver, 64 is eligible.
64 is eligible.
And Blake Brandel has been in this situation a lot as the extra offensive lineman brought in. So 4th and 3.
4th down and 3.
Fullback C.J.
Osborne in motion.
Minnesota.
Here's a play action. Mannion
On the
throws.
right, sideline incomplete.
And incomplete. Turnover on downs.
They're covering the fullback Ham. And on downs, Minnesota turn it over to Green Bay.
All right, that is a turnover on downs. Ball is at the Green Bay 47-yard line. Yeah, it was a down official. So they're going to go with one less official. See what's going on with him. He's in the blue medical tent. What's up, Steven Simning? What are the Viking coaches doing? Herschel says Cheeseheads will lose. What's up, Gizbo? Who's watching the game but here for the chat? Hey, appreciate that, Gizbo. I don't understand why they went for it. I mean, if I was going to go for it, I would have did a running play. I mean, you got one of the best running backs in the league. You know, shout out to Delvin Cook. You know, but, I mean, you totally make him obsolete by passing it. That's the power of the run game. And, you know, cold climates, you got to run that football, man, because that ball is going to be hard. and you're going to be freezing cold. So let's think about it. I got to throw it hard if I'm going to throw it, because obviously the pressure is going to be coming. Hard ball, freezing cold hands, not going to be likely you're going to catch that. You know, run that football. You know, the teams that have won the running game since 4 flats on a Cadillac usually wins, even in a pass-happy league. Imagine that. I mean, that stuff don't make sense to me.
Favre as well.
I guess I'm a stickler for what he got. All right, temps dropped to 10 degrees.
Just a little bit. I mean, they were kind of the same guy in some
9:06, first down at 10.
They knew how to have fun.
And the stories, too. Just when you heard Madden say Brett Favre's name, it just sounded right. It sounded different, right?
Sometimes you watch the opening on camera.
What's up, Barry?
And 6 times, and like the paragraph that we get, you know.
And then give me the 7th. Come on, one more time.
How's everybody doing in the chat?
So Aaron will take over.
First down and 10, 9:06.
47-yard line.
Ball's at the 47.
The Vikings are held.
And here we go. Here is a run game by A.J. Dillon. Gain of 6 yards.
Mike, we're getting a little bit of a 3 safety look now out of the Minnesota Vikings.
And look at what the Green Bay Packers went out and did the very first play.
And he's going
they
to come
went
off the
and
edge
ran
here,
the football.
Remember, A.J. Dillon is 250 pounds a man. And just because
20
you're
here,
there
22
doesn't mean you're going to make
here,
the tackle.
still cold. Hey, absolutely.
Harrison Smith is one of the absolute best tackling safeties. He could only get an arm on him.
I got the weak formation. And here is another handoff.
To be stopped, no gain, 3rd down, or gain of 2, I should say, 3rd down.
Gain of 2 yards on that play.
As we saw Fred Bryan, the umpire, leave, you noticed something on that play at the end of the series.
I did, Mike. This crew, every crew gets to kind of adjust according to their personnel. What this crew's doing with 6, they've completely removed the umpire, which is going to make it extremely difficult. You have the referee now working all 10 linemen, basically, plus the quarterback by himself. So this makes this a very difficult inside game to work with just one person.
Clay Martin will be doing that.
3rd down and 2.
We were away and break, walk back up.
Shotgun formation, single high safety, trips up top. Here is Aaron Jones to the 30, 25, 20, and gets it down at around the 18-yard line. First down, Green Bay.
And this is what makes the running game so
and
tough.
And what did I just get done saying?
Now you switch back.
Teams that run
and
the
here
football.
Comes Aaron Jones in there, and he has that speed, that little bounce-out capability.
NFL, you can sign me as a head coach anytime y'all want.
Pounding you right up the middle, and then you come back with Jones, and you have to deal with that sort of bounce-out.
Oh, man.
27 on that gain for Jones.
First down and 10, shotgun formation.
From the 18-yard line.
Here's a pitch to Aaron Jones.
And on the edge, Jones.
And Jones, good gain on that play.
Peterson, 2 veteran defenders on this Minnesota
defense.
That's
a gain of
make
4 yards.
The Vikings defense that needs to play better.
Second down and 6.
Especially in this must-win game for Minnesota.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough because they're 2 edge rushers on the
Ball's
outside.
at the 14-yard line
for so long. Everson Griffin, Daniil Hunter, they're not there. And then they came up with Michael Pierce coming back and being healthy, and he was dominant inside. He got an illness, and he's not here. So a lot of missing pieces up front.
Second down and 6. Here's the handoff. As Aaron Jones gets it up at the 11-yard line.
Of 5 yards, and Hunter and Griffin and the Packer fans know this. They've seen this in these matchups when they have been in the lineup. The impact they have, and the impact they've had this season in the first half of the season.
Yeah, and really 2 years in a row now.
Everson Griffin, Daniil Hunter.
Probably their best. DJ
both been out. One's been out since week 8. The other one's been out since week 11.
It's difficult for Mike Zimmer to run some of the looks.
3rd down and 3.
Without some of the big weapons. And I think inside that Michael Pierce loss, as big as those 2 edge guys.
Hey, I'll go to Chicago. They would have to pay me a little extra since I'm a Lions fan, but...
To the right, brought in by Jones, but he couldn't get his balance.
And that is going to be about a half a
Vikings
yard
once again
loss. Brings up fourth
Stop
down.
the Packers for the moment, fourth down. Let's see what LaFleur's going to do here. Going to go for it.
Yeah, I think DJ Wanham made Aaron throwing around him a bit, but that was some catch on the outside by
Bears,
Jones.
Vikings, Packers would have to pay me a little extra. Lions would have to pay me double. I'd have to do double the work.
Everybody's going.
But I'd have them respectable, and I have them winning.
Up before, quiet him down now. They need 3.
All right, here we go. Empty set, trips down low.
Off in time. Rodgers drifts. Floats,
And Rodgers throws. That is incomplete. Intended for Devontae Adams.
Alexander there on the coverage. And the Vikings thwart the Packers.
And that is going to be a turnover on down. All right. Both teams have turned it over on downs. Green Bay is still up 3-0. Hey, I'm in Michigan, so it ain't much colder. I know it's a windy city. I'm dead by 2 minutes. I'm dead by 2 minutes ahead. What you mean, Barry? Half square, LOL. Oh, okay. Manistee, Michigan. Hey, shout out to Manistee. They got some good fishing out in Manistee. I ain't gonna lie. They got some good fishing spots in Manistee. Exactly. It's why I moved to South. The weather. Hey, I ain't mad at that, Jeff Young. I got a big antenna pointing west. BDI Jehu 5 says, "What's up, boy? What's going on, BDI?" Miss getting out. I live on the lake. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, appreciate that, BDI. Let's go, Vikings, says Steven. What's up, Steve M? 76. And shorts down here, Trox. Man, lucky Sam O'Day. I hope Chiefs Cook is in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood to keep Cook up some grilled cheese tonight. All right, we're about to bring it back. What's up, G. Perry? All right, gonna resume. Frozen 3, the story of victory.
Tipping around 10 degrees right now.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
dropped the ball.
And Jefferson, and because it was a pop pass, it is an incomplete pass.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Field is an incomplete pass. Second down.
All right, because it's
The
a pop
beauty of that
pass.
play. So let's tell
There
you a
is
little
no
bit
fumble.
about Sean Mannion.
It's
Who gets
incomplete.
this start because Kirk Cousins is on the COVID-19 list. 29 years old. The Rams, when they were in St. Louis in 2015, drafted him in the 3rd round. He was with the Rams when they moved to L.A., had to start a Week 17 meaningless game there. Then has come over and been the Vikings backup the last couple of years. Had his
What's up,
other
Art
start
Gasser?
Week 17 in 2019 against the Bears. No playoff implications in that game. He lost that one, too.
All right, here we go.
This is his first start.
Here's the
in a
handoff.
meaningful game.
That is Dalvin Cook. No
Cook
gain on that
goes
play.
nowhere, and they're backed up with 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
One of the big guys in this game, Mike, is going to be Kenny Clark. There's no question about that. Right there he is.
Kenny Clark.
And you've got a double team.
Played at the University of Michigan.
Outstanding center. Very quick, very athletic, but he has a bit of a history of struggling against
14 games,
big
4
nose
sacks,
tackles.
1 fumble.
And with the way they love to play those ends
Selected
out
to
wide,
the Pro
a lot
Bowl.
of space to cover inside for Kenny Clark, so he needs to have a
Third
big
down
game.
and 10.
Different center, but Clark was unstoppable that
Empty
first game
set.
these teams played in Week 11. 3rd and 10.
Mannion throws.
underneath
That's
his-
Jefferson.
Justin
Justin Jefferson
star receiver from the Vikings.
gets it up at
It'll be
around
about
the
3 yards
18-yard
shy of the
line.
First down. It'll be a quick 3 and out for Minnesota.
Brings up 4th down. 3.5 to play in the first
They're
quarter.
just going to try and clear some space inside so Jefferson can get this slant and hopefully a catch
Bro, I
and
need
run.
Cook to
We've
win
seen
so
him be
bad.
So dynamic, but they just
Vikings
fall
ain't
off
scored
on the
more than 10
outside. Good
points.
play by Devondre Campbell,
What's
understanding
up, Ryan?
who they were going to try to get the ball to on that
Hey,
one.
I appreciate
It was
that,
Jefferson,
Ryan.
And Campbell was right there.
Jordan
What's up, Jolene
Berry will punt
Williams?
it for the Vikings. They had a punt return against
There
them
comes
last week. by the
Berry,
Rams. David
former
Moore just signed.
Pittsburgh Steelers punter.
This week is the punt returner.
And punts in the air.
Trying to run up to get it, and that's interference.
And that is going to be a flag on the play.
So they'll add 15 yards onto that. And the Packers will have the ball on the Vikings.
It's going to be
side of
15
midfield.
yards at the end of that play.
Moore has return experience, 22 in his career with
That's
Seattle.
on, I believe his name is Chisena.
Dan Chisena, the gunner, got in the way.
Yeah, Moore really made a very fast, late move getting
There's no foul
out
on the
there.
play as a kicking team player
Oh!
into the receiver. Timeout.
No foul on
So
the
there
play.
is no
They're picking
flag,
it up.
and Green Bay will.
All right. 45 yards. 45-yard punt. No return. They picked up the flag. Jolene says, go Vikings. It was going to be a, running into the fair catch call. That's a 15-yard penalty. But they said that he was blocked into the returner. So there is no foul on that play. But if Green Bay didn't have his hands on Chiena and he would have hit him, then that would have been the 15-yard penalty. But because he had the hand on him and then at the last split second let go and then he hit the fair catch caller, that made it no call. They picked up the flag. Yes, I seen the last couple minutes, Timbo. I was live for the Tennessee game, and then that game ended a little early, so I brought in the audio for that game, and we did the play-by-plays for the last about a minute and a half or 2 minutes. But yeah, that was it looked like an intense game. Joe Burrow is okay. Wow, they got a lot of stars in this. Don't look up. Okay. Got a lot of stars in that show.
Arlington changed the stakes here tonight.
Packers,
for the
with a
Just
win, clinched the
tonight, and
number
they
one
clinched
seed in the
number one seed. For
NFC.
Minnesota, with what happened
Vikings
earlier today, they
need to win to stay alive in the NFC wildcard
chase.
hunt.
Minnesota must win both games tonight and against Chicago on Sunday and get some help to
Single
get
back
into the
formation.
playoffs. as we are down to the final 18 games
And
of this
that
season.
is
First down run,
up at
Dillon to
around the
right.
40-yard line.
Gains about 3 yards.
Gain of 3.
Chris, when looking
A.J.
at the
Dillon.
carries for Matt LaFleur's running backs, see Aaron Jones and
What's up,
A.J. Dillon's carries
MC
are about
Square?
equal. There's an injury, there's a game missed here and there, but
What's up,
that'll
Mr.
keep them
Linguini?
fresh as you get to the postseason.
Jack.
Yeah, you just wonder now.
Steve
as
David,
the
how's it
weather
going?
Begins to dip here, right? And you have a 250-pound running back. Might we see a little bit more of A.J. Dillon on a night like this?
Both are in.
Hey, appreciate that, Steve M.
We're 2nd and 7. Dillon protects. Jones
And
catches
that
on the edge.
is
Patrick Peterson, the tackle.
good
gain
gain
of
on that
5.
play. Aaron
Gets a third and a
Jones.
couple.
Well, and they're both good receivers. They really are. But
We
if
got
you're gonna
about 2
play
minutes left to
this
play in the first
double A blitz
quarter.
Look, and remember, we have seen a lot of Aaron Rodgers playing the Minnesota Vikings. Well, why not just throw it out wide? So those linebackers are in there, all the inside pursuit. So you put everything now on the pass rusher, DJ Wanham, to have to go out and cover somebody like Aaron Jones.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and a long 1 yard. And here is a handoff. A.J. Dillon brings up 4th down. He's going to lose it a little bit on that play.
And forces a punt.
1 yard loss.
All right, Lynch right here is going to end up making this play, and this is just power football. These are big guys in there, and he's just going to hold his own. Basically, you saw the center, Lucas Patrick, come over on him and feel like more pressure was coming behind.
Yeah, I
so
think
when
I
he
would have
ducked
held
off,
that one a little bit
that ended up making the play.
and maybe run it for a couple yards.
Kicks for Green Bay. He was
All right,
on the
here's Corey
COVID-19 list, as many
Bojorquez
players were
and
earlier
D.D. Westbrook.
this week, but cleared. Protocol change and is kicking for Green Bay
Bojorquez set to
tonight.
punt.
D.D. Westbrook awaits.
And the punt's in the air.
Bojorquez hit a bad one. Very bad one.
And it's
Less
going
than
out of
25
bounds at
yards
around the
on
30,
this punt.
31-yard line.
And a cold weather game, the field position always matters.
And it's going to be out of bounds at the
33. And here's the
33.
Green Bay defense.
All right, they got Dean Lowry, Kenny Clark, Tyler Lancaster, Preston Smith, Chris Barnes, Devondre Campbell, Rashawn Gary, Rasul Douglas, Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage, Eric Stokes. That is your Green Bay
10
defense.
games, 18 points a game they allowed, but the last 5 games,
35 seconds
29
left.
points a game. So a little bit of a conversation this week here in Wisconsin.
Single
about
back
the Packers
formation.
defense.
Got
That
Ham
punt was
in
officially
motion.
24 yards.
And here
From
is a
31.
handoff.
Here is Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin
to the
Cook.
right, and
Good
he'll
gain
five
on that
first down.
play. Gain of around
You know, Mike,
5
the one thing
yards.
I would say after watching the first quarter of this game is I think Sean Mannion's okay.
I agree.
Right? Let's free Sean Mannion. Let's give him a chance. What the heck? What do you have to lose? He's got a big arm.
Second
He's
and
proven
5.
He can bootleg. He can make throws on the run. And
Sean
he did
Mannion
a good
is
first
3
down
for
run.
5 for
Eventually,
25
you gotta take a
yards.
shot. It was the big plays by the Vikings in that first game when they got the win against the Packers that really was the difference.
Are you starting to
Second
hashtag?
and 5.
Sean
Single back
Mannion.
formation. Single high
I
safety.
expect that from Jack, not from you.
And we are at the end of one quarter. After one quarter, 3-0. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Tim McInnes? Robert Quinn was the best edge rusher at one point in his career. Absolutely. I have Packers negative 20.5. Prayer says Mike Lou. What's up, Josh Jackson? Yeah, I mean, he literally took off his jersey his pads, his undershirt, took off his gloves. He threw his undershirt to the stands and literally walked off the field. Michael Johnson's in the building. Hey, cheers, my brother. I have Packers under 42. Last leg of a 6-teamer. $10 to win $550. I watched the Bucs game because I live in Florida. What is your thoughts on that? He didn't want the jab man. Cheers. Would you rather play for the Jags or the Giants? I mean, either or. Because once they find themselves a good head coach and Giants get a new offensive line, Jacksonville gets a new offensive line, Jacksonville gets a new defense, I mean, they could be right in the thick of things.
Below zero as we start the second quarter. Must win for Minnesota. Green Bay win, and they're the 1 seed. 2nd and 5.
There's Mannion.
Setting up the screen.
That's caught. That's Dalvin Cook.
But not much
and that's going to be about a half-yard gain.
Stokes had a good rookie season. The first-round corner out of Georgia.
But, I mean, as of right now, give me the Giants. I would rather play for the Giants over the Jaguars.
Inside, and more often than not, he just does not
because outside of an offensive line, they would be right in the thick of things.
And he's able to wiggle off the hook and just enough
get themselves a new head coach,
so his partners could
new general manager, offensive line, and they'd be right in the thick of things.
3rd and 5.
Here's 3rd down and 5.
Just 1 catch so far, 7 yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's Mannion. Mannion throws. That's caught. That's Dalvin Cook.
But no chance of getting away.
And
Campbell, the leading tackler.
Believe forward progress only is about a yard.
It is a back-to-back 3-and-out for Minnesota.
Brings up 4th down.
For the Green Bay Packers defensively,
Hold on a second.
they
Why
do
isn't
a
the
great
field
job
and the
of matching
scoreboard
up
going
in their zone. So they're not necessarily playing man coverage in there, but when you distribute your routes,
right, there we go.
Those guys, instead of just sitting back in the zone, they jump those inside receivers. They had all 3 of the easy throws covered on that one.
Jordan Berry kicks again.
And Jordan Berry's punt is in the air.
They'll go out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Aaron Rodgers having a great season, but so is Davante Adams, and Rodgers raised some eyebrows last week with a statement.
When you start stacking up the numbers for Davante, it's mind-blowing. You know, I really feel like he's the best player that I played with. And I said that to him the other night, actually. I was just thinking about him and having a lot of gratitude for our friendship and the fact that I get to play with him for so many years now. And I just felt like I wanted to tell him that because it's true.
It's a big statement. It's a better story, though. It happened 11 days ago. Davante was on his way to dinner with his wife. He got that out of the blue text from Aaron. And Aaron shared that
1st down and
with
10.
everybody after the game against Cleveland on Christmas Day.
Ball's at the 21-yard line.
Rodgers takes over from his own 21.
1st down and 10. Here is Rodgers. Throws. That's caught. Aaron Jones. That is a 1st down. Gets it down at the 32.
11. I love that Davante shared that story when we talked to him this week.
Yeah, and for Davante, if you remember,
what's up, Eddie Van Trollen?
He told his wife they were driving down
the
the road.
Watchman?
Said, you may have to drive. I'm getting ready to start crying
Tommy
here.
Chur,
because you think
7.
about, here's a guy that is 3-time MVP. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been with some unbelievable teammates, and he's saying that you are the best player that I've played with. And that's amazing. I'll read some of the numbers for this guy.
All right, 1st down and 10.
Understand what Aaron was talking about.
And
run by Jones for 2.
That is Aaron Jones.
Here to the 35.
Gets it up at the 35-yard line, gain it 2.
Share them with everybody here. Just this year alone.
2021
Most
receiving.
by a bunch.
Targets,
Most
151.
receptions by a bunch.
Most by
Most
88.
yards by a bunch.
Receiving,
They know it's going to him,
108.
and he still
Most by
delivers.
58.
I mean, 5 Pro
Yards,
Bowls in a row, 68
1,411.
touchdowns, 6
Most by
That's 9 more than any other player,
984.
over 100 catches, 1,300 yards receiving, and 2 straight and 3 out of 4. I'm telling you, the list goes on
What's up,
and
Stephen
on and
Halstead?
on.
What's up?
It reads like a Hall
Fenneman
of Fame
unit.
resume.
2nd and 8 again, 5 in the pattern for Rodgers.
Here is Rodgers. That's thrown. That is caught. That is Alan Lazar. That is a first down. Green Bay.
Breaking 443rd touchdown from Rodgers on Christmas Day.
11:55 to play in the
Aaron
first
Rodgers
half.
is missing some receivers out here as well, and watch Lazard reach out and make this catch in his hands. And for Aaron Rodgers, right off his back foot, but the trust that he's starting to develop with Lazard is helping him replace Randall Cobb. There's the little flick, helping him replace Randall Cobb.
Aaron Rodgers,
and
8 for
Robert
12 for
Tonyan,
84
who have been
yards.
2 of his favorite targets.
Shotgun formation.
The 48.
And that is Aaron Jones to the 30, 25, and down
That is 20
at the 24-yard line.
By Aaron Jones.
First down, Green Bay.
Anytime you get Mercedes Lewis out in front of a play, you know you've got something special. Here he's able to get that hook block on the outside. They try to go wide, and what does Aaron Jones do? He just simply jumps up inside and breaks off a big one. So it's been a patient approach so far tonight for the Green Bay Packers and for Aaron Rodgers. They're starting to get it going now a little bit on the ground.
No, I did not get that.
Moved it well. Rodgers pulls it down and throws it to Adams on the side. It's only
And that is a gain
as
of
Chris Boyd
2
made
yards.
the tackle. But Chris, that's a little bit of what the magic is with these two guys. They communicate on a different level.
It actually is. And anytime you see that linebacker not walk all the way out on Devontae, then this is purely on Rodgers. He's just going to take it and throw the ball. You could basically see Aaron Jones just ducking. He thought he was going to get it, and then in the last second, he had to duck underneath.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation. Lazard in motion.
A.J. Dillon now the back. Rodgers just pushes it
And
forward.
there's a
DeGuara
flick.
Catches in the
And that's
traffic.
DeGuara.
18-yard line.
Got it down at the
Except
18-yard
no third
line.
downs. As I said, this is the 3rd time the Packers have been down in this neighborhood here. Only 3 points for LaFleur and company to show for it. 20 minutes into this one.
Yeah, one of those plays used to be for Robert Tonyan up front, but when you think about it, the starters that would have been out here tonight, Bakhtiari, Jenkins, Myers, Turner up front on the offensive line, Robert Tonyan, their tight end,
24
Randall
total plays
Cobb,
to 11
his best friend and
in
one of
favor
his
of Green
favorite
Bay,
receivers.
169
So
to
when you talk about
37.
Aaron Rodgers being
6
the
first
MVP,
downs to 1.
MVPs are supposed to do something special.
All in favor
And
of
in this
Green
case,
Bay.
He's been doing it with a lot of his top weapons and top offensive linemen.
9:20 to play in the half. 3rd down and 4. And that was intended for Adams.
Peterson on the coverage.
Patrick
No flag.
Peterson
4th down.
in coverage. 4th down and 4. Incomplete
Pretty good matchup
pass.
between those two guys, isn't it? Patrick Peterson, one of the great pros. Pro Bowl his first 8 years. Here he is matched up against Adams now. He's not following
Diane
him
Harris?
all over the field. We
Big
thought
Chris?
that might happen. It has
Thomas
not.
Matthews?
At that time, Patrick Peterson with a win.
The truth, how's it going?
I'll tell you, so far, though, Mike
Here's
Zimmer
Mason
has
Crosby.
to be thrilled.
Oh, yeah.
He's 1 for
I mean,
1,
this
made a
game, in
35-yarder.
this game, and you know the Vikings, everything's going to come down to the wire.
36-yard attempt.
One's from
The hold
36.
This time around. Much cleaner. Bojorquez gets it down.
And the
Crosby
kick is up. Kick is good.
has
6
a
nothing.
36-yarder to go with his 35-yarder.
All right. 6 nothing. Green Bay over the Vikings. It's only a 1-score game. A touchdown and an extra point will put the Vikings up by 1. No, that's sub count, Clinton. We're at 25,300 subscribers, aka family members. Because it's only 16 degrees here in Michigan. And it's about 10 degrees there in Green Bay. Vikings defense is holding it down. Hey, salute to you as well, Andrew Gutierrez. 16 degrees. Yes, sir. 16 degrees. I need to take my talents down to South Beach. I need to pull LeBron. Take my talents to South Beach. Oh, man. One degree in Minnesota. Holy smokes. Feet to feet. Man, that's crazy. 1 degree. I would say deuces many. We're about the temp in Troy, Montana. I live 75 miles south of South Beach. Hey, that's what's up, Mike. Bro, come to Miami with me. You can live in my pool house. Man. Just hearing John Madden.
And someone in town here took out a billboard to honor John Madden. That
What's up, Linda?
tells you how the Green Bay folks felt about him. They felt that connection from John, like you share with everyone in Football Night in America. John was a true man of the people.
Oh, he loved it. He did not want to go to fancy places. He
There
wanted
we
to
go.
hang
And
out
we got a
with
touchback.
the
Ball's
people
at the
who lived here.
25-yard line.
Here's Catherine Tappan.
Well, it is a special place, guys, and these frigid temperatures, they present a challenge for the fans as well. 82-year-old B. Freilich has been to nearly every game at Lambeau since 1957, including the Ice Bowl. To beat the cold, she's wearing base layers and 4 pairs
Play
of
my
pants. She
sound
doesn't go
bite
hand
for
warmers,
JL to
saying,
hear.
"I can normally
All right,
handle the
I'll
cold."
do it on the commercial
She told
break
me
there,
that when
Linda.
everyone is filling the stands, the huddle of the crowd, it keeps you warm. And added, you
Yeah, I'll
can't
have it
see
queued
unless
up.
you stand, Mike.
One of those fans that Madden talked about, sitting on those
All right, here we
benches,
go.
a real fancy. Look at the lower bowl of this place on a 10-degree night. Hard to find
the
an
weak
open space.
formation.
These fans are here and supporting their team.
And here's a play
That means the
action.
25 in trouble. Rashawn
And
Gary's
Mannion's
got
going to
him.
go down.
And Mannion is sacked. A loss of a dozen
Oh,
for
my
Gary,
God.
who is on a roll.
Got him.
What a fantastic season Rashawn Gary has had this
Rashawn
year.
Gary
He
with
really
that
has
sack.
just stepped up, and he
That's
had
gonna
to.
be a
That
loss of
sack,
10 yards.
9.5 right now. You get him on a fullback, a back of any kind, it doesn't matter. But remember, Zadarius Smith.
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? And Linda, this is the soundbite.
But Linda, honey, look at this.
That is the soundbite for
Certainly
Linda.
have. Both of them with at least 8 sacks on the season.
All right, here we go.
They lost of 10. Mannion throws
And
in
that is
traffic
incomplete, intended for Conklin.
And it's incomplete. Rasul Douglas. all
Third down
over
and
that one.
20.
It's 3rd and 20.
Rasul Douglas, you better watch out for him. He's staring right at
Troxel
you there,
got
Sean
a
Mannion.
beat down,
And when
absolutely.
you set your feet and start that arm, he's
51,
gonna go get it.
30,
5
no,
interceptions
51,
in
29.
10 games. Has to be the best in-season pickup you can
All right, here we
remember
go,
in a
30 to
long
20.
time.
All right, I'm
It
sorry,
has just
3rd
been
down and
unbelievable
20.
for Clint Kubiak.
30
He
to
just
20.
has to
Wow,
come up
okay.
with some answers. They've been going backwards as much as they've been going forward.
Here's the handoff. That's Dalvin Cook. Hey, appreciate that, Amanda Dutcher. Welcome to the family.
For this Minnesota offense.
Appreciate
you
that
wanna keep
shocking
it simple.
scratching.
You want to keep your team in the game, and I'm
Welcome
sure
to
Mike
the family.
Zimmer's thinking, all right, this is good. It's
4th
only
down
6-0.
and 14.
My defense has been playing fantastic.
There
Once
comes
they
Barry.
Get down inside the red zone, haven't been able to score anything but field goals down there. 3 times inside the 20 and 6 points. I'll take that. But eventually,
Barry sets a punt again.
Because the other guy's going to get it at some point, right? Pressure
And the
on
punt's in the
Barry.
air.
gets away a beautiful kick here. 56 yards. Took David Moore.
And it's at the
24.
25, 30.
Moore in his first game as a Packer.
And he's going to get it down at the 33-yard line.
To the 33-yard line. The other thing.
All right. 7:32 left to play in the half. It's 6-0. Green Bay. And Green Bay got the football at their own 33-yard line. What's up, Just Me? What's up, Timmy Two Shoe? Ryan says, go to everybody's favorite football team. Name is Green Bay Packers football's team for today, or for some of this afternoon, or for some of this evening, or for tonight, and for right now, too. 6-0, that's it. What's up, Ken Morrison? Come on, Packer, says Kelly Gardner. What's up, Sports Rage? I actually had internal bleeding. Hey, hopefully you're all right, Linda. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike Romero. Oh, yeah, we do this all year long. This year we'll be covering 131 games. Actually, no, 132 games. I'm sorry. So we'll have 132 games on the season. That's just in the NFL. But we do NFL, we do college, we do NBA, we do college basketball, we do UFC, we do boxing. Everybody trying to get me to do some WWE and AEW as well.
George Seifert for the most wins
38-9 overall record.
3 seasons, just an incredible start, and came into the situation where you weren't sure with Aaron Rodgers, the mix of a new offensive
10
system,
degrees
and
in
all that.
Lambeau
First
Field.
time as a head coach. He's really made it a very
7:32
good connection between the
left
two.
to play in the first
it's year
half.
3 of this system, and the evolution
Vikings do
is
get the ball to
obvious.
start the second
they are
half.
on to plans X, Y, and Z at this point because
7:32.
they can simply do so much now there.
Here is a handoff. That's A.J. Dillon. Dillon gets it up at the 39-yard line.
Describe Matt LaFleur as a player's coach. Aaron Jones told me
Hey,
that
Happy
his
New
head
Year
coach is
to you
able
too,
to relate to the team
Paul Harris.
because he listens to his players, and he said he genuinely cares for us. When you have a coach that
What's up,
listens,
Samuel Smith?
you have to go out there and play for him. Lucas Patrick told me, I've never had a coach as one-on-one personable or as honest, good and bad, as him. And Rasul Douglas said he knows what his players need to be successful.
You can see it, too, with the players, with the staff. He
We got 7 minutes left to play in the half. Shotgun formation, trips.
During the week as well.
Down low, now got
Really connected throughout this
MVS in
building
motion.
here in
Here's a
Green Bay.
handoff.
Again,
And that's
carries
A.J.
left.
Dillon.
Keeps it going.
That's a
Huge
good
thighs,
gain. Going to be
quads.
about a yard and a
Set
half
up third
shy.
Yeah, and I think it's really a tale of 2 different seasons as far as I'm concerned. When LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers first got together,
6 minutes and a
let's say
half
there were a few disagreements out there, right?
left.
And then in year 3,
38-9
you're going through
regular
the
season
holdout
record.
as well.
Third
And
season
you've
as
gotta
a
deal
Packers
with
head
that
coach for
within
Matt
that
LaFleur.
relationship. And somehow I think
Shotgun
they've come out
formation.
back
Here
into that
is
as
a
well.
pass. That's Devontae Adams. Let's cross midfield and down at around the 40-yard line.
42-yard line. Gain of 14 and a first down for Green Bay.
Well, once again, they're going to step up inside, and so Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the outside.
First
Remember
down and
Paul
10.
Hornung on the old Green Bay sweep?
6:07
This
left.
is the new Green Bay sweep here, with these wide receivers coming right off the ball, and Lassard, who is a big guy. He really is, 6'5", 227. He's like having a fullback out in front of Devontae.
Packers controlling this game. 193 yards to
All right, we got a gun
33
formation.
at this point here in the
Too
second.
high safety.
Rodgers looking for
Rodgers
the middle,
throws.
and
That
he's
is
got
Alan Lazard.
Rewarded for doing the dirty work.
And that's a first
Allen
down,
takes it to
Green
the
Bay.
25 and a gain of 17.
Gain of 17 yards.
That last catch
5.5
by
to
Devontae
play.
Adams takes him just close to 8,000, but significantly in the history of the Packers, past the legendary Don Hudson. Only
About
Driver,
200 more
Lofton, and
from
Sterling
passing
Sharp. More passing,
Sterling Sharp.
receiving yards, I should say, than Devontae Adams.
But Don Hudson, in his day,
right for that number.
you couldn't even make a comparison to anybody.
That's
He
right.
was so far above everybody.
First down and 10. Adams in motion, shotgun formation.
5 minutes till halftime.
And that is Devontae Adams. Adams gets it at the 20. Good gain on that play.
With a catch to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and this is all just
Second down and
leverage
manageable.
plays here. As Devontae Adams goes across, if he is on the outside edge of the person that has to defend him, you are going to see Aaron Rodgers throw him the ball. That is just a running play. That is simply a long handoff. You think of Bill Walsh, you think of
5
Favre
receptions,
back in the
71
early days
yards.
and how he would do that.
For
But once
Devontae
you
Adams, it is
establish
first.
just a
It
little
is second down
leverage
and
with Devontae
5.
Adams, he's going to get the ball.
Second
And
five.
here
Rodgers goes out
is
to the other side
Rodgers.
towards
Throws. That's Lazard for a touchdown. Alan Lazard for 6. And the Packers are up 12-0 with 4:11 to play in the half.
443 catches career touchdown. 446 thrown by Rodgers.
It's not bad to be a second option of Aaron Rodgers. He looks left. Devontae Adams on a double move against Patrick Peterson. Not there. What the heck? Lazard's pretty good. Let me just throw it up in the air. That's their backup cornerback over there, Chris Boyd. And I tell you, big, strong Alan Lazard has just
4:11 to
earned
play.
the trust
Here comes the
of
extra
Aaron
point.
Rodgers. He really has. I don't think that he was ever intended to be the kind of weapon that he has become.
Waiting for confirmation and replay. You see the catch there.
And that
the
is
butt comes down.
touchdown number 6 and a career high for Alan Lazard, and filling a big role out there with Randall Cobb out.
All right, here we go. 4:11. Here comes Crosby.
Mason Crosby's
Kick is
extra point
up.
makes it
Kick is
13-0,
good.
so
13-0. Brady the MVP. This game is over. State Farm Bowl. Go Pack Go. Frozen Tundra. Cold. Amanda Dushner says, let's go. Low on cheese, $1.59 this year. Brady definitely not MVP this year. Eagles in the Super Bowl. Miles Sanders is the best. First half. If Vikings don't score the next drive, I'm going to switch the channel. Sparty Matt says, how you likely to do, or do you think it is for Rodgers to win another MVP? I'm too biased to trust my own opinion. With the amount of career year that he's having, I mean, you got to kind of put him in there. You have to put Aaron Rodgers in there. Now, will he win it? I mean, it's so up and down. You never know who's going to win it. You know, I mean, who knows? It could be his teammate, Devontae Adams. I mean, it's like Devontae Adams and then every other wide receiver. You know, on the flip side, could be even Dalvin Cook. Could be, who else? Heck, Micah Parsons could win the MVP. Like, he could be the MVP and a defensive MVP and the Rookie of the Year MVP. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's the kind of season Micah Parsons having, though. Like, you got to put respect on that young kid's name. Chris Jones, yeah, I mean, Chris Jones is how the Chiefs go. Chiefs go is how Chris Jones go, especially on that defensive side.
Coming up in a month.
All right, here we go. 4:11 to play.
Named
13-0.
Right around here. That is not an Olympic venue.
Yeah, that's a luge right there.
That slide is very inviting. Could not get you and Catherine to go join me on a ride over there.
All right, here is the ensuing kickoff. And we're going to have a touchback. Balls at the 25-yard line. First down and 10.
Touchback. Vikings to take over at the 25.
All right, Justin Jets Jefferson. 2,858 receiving yards, most through 2 seasons. 186 receptions, 5th most through 2 seasons. Michael Thomas has 196. And that's who has the most.
Bit of attention away.
All right, here we
Jefferson
go.
has only 1 ground.
Here is a pitch that is Dalvin
Cook.
Cook. Dalvin Cook, gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
Yeah, now if you're
Second and 9.
You've got a real problem because you're trailing 13-0. You basically have 1 receiver out there now instead of 2 with Adam Thielen. And what are you going to do? I mean, first of all, they have really good corners on the outside with Eric Stokes and Rasul Douglas. But they're just
second
playing
down
this
and
two
9.
safety look in behind all night long. So the big plays that you saw Jefferson make in the first game between these two aren't going to be
Shotgun formation. Here is a handoff.
Cook.
And he is going to lose a yard. Brings back up, 3rd down and 10.
Rashawn Gary sack earlier.
Rashawn Gary
tackle here. Vikings
with the
have
1-yard
won
tackle
the
for a
first
loss.
Down in 5 drops.
Well, what makes a great player in my mind is not somebody who can just get sacks. It's somebody who can make plays like this. Let's take on the pulling guard and let's smash him in the backfield and come up and make the play on Cook and turn this thing into 3rd and 10.
All right, 3rd down and 10. Ball is at the 25-yard line.
Sean Mannion has thrown
empty
8 passes,
set.
Completed 5.
Mannion in trouble. Mannion's going to get sacked.
Smith with the sack, and the Packers defense shutting him down.
Got him. And that's Preston Smith with a 5-yard
goal
loss.
Playing against Sean Mannion was could they get him on the move? And they felt as soon as he began to take off, that was not his strength. And we are seeing that. Matt LaFleur had coached him in the past in Washington, and sometimes that gives you a real edge when you're putting together a game plan.
4 straight.
All right, here comes Barry's punt again. And the punt's in the air. Fair caught at about the 36.
Line by David Moore.
All right, let's take a look at.
All right. So ball's at the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Green Bay Packers. Following that 3 and out by the Minnesota Vikings. We're getting close to that 2-minute warning. We have 2:08 left to play in the first half. And empty set. Here's Rodgers, throws, that's caught, that's Devontae Adams to midfield, and he's going to be down at the 46-yard line. 1st down, Green Bay. And we are at the 2-minute warning. I like the sound effects. Hey, appreciate that, Mike. What's up, Jamie Ward? Yeah, I know I messed up. I seen that when I went to go try to pause it. I realized there was no audio. So my apologies. So Antonio Brown has 8 catches away from $300 incentives, and they froze him out. That's the word. Go Cowboys. Wow. That's crazy. Zimmer has some nerve starting Mannion when they have Kellen Mond and Slaughter on the sidelines. Yeah, see, that's who I wanted to start. I wanted to see Kellen Mond. You know, he was highly touted in college, you know, and I want to see what he got in the National Football League. Chrome says AB retired. Now my Buccaneers, no wide receivers. AB should sue the Bucs. Does Minnesota want to win? You know, they might be focused on the offseason. You know, they really, I mean, do they really have a chance? Like, let's be 100% honest. Do you guys think that they really have a shot at the playoffs? With everything that we know about the NFL, do they really have a real shot? So, with that being said, focus on the draft. Get your guys back healthy for next year. Add some more key pieces. Maybe some key pieces that you might have not got if you guys weren't injured or, you know, down with COVID.
In the second half
and then go into next season. Maybe Aaron Rodgers is gone. Maybe he's still in Green Bay. I mean, it might get wide open next year.
A win would also put the Eagles in the playoffs if the Packers keep the score on their side tonight.
All right. First down and 10. Ball's at the 49.
First and 10, Rodgers.
And that's caught.
It out to Aaron Jones.
Oh, Aaron Jones can't stay up.
Finally stopped, but still.
And he gets across the 40.
To the 37-yard line.
Got it down at the 37-yard line.
Watching the Minnesota Vikings pass rush, a team that used to be so good coming off the edge.
Man, instead of Cleese, he should have got some skates.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers get rid of the football faster than maybe he ever has in his whole career.
Minute and a half left to play in the first half.
No need tonight, though.
Got a yard and a half. And that's MVS. That should be forward progress enough for the first down.
He's marked very close to the first down.
Forward progress should have got him.
Here with a timeout. It'll be a Green Bay timeout.
All right, Green Bay takes a timeout. That is the first timeout of the first half by either teams. I will be live next Sunday. We got a triple header. And then Saturday, we got a doubleheader. I will be live for all 5 games.
It really took an interesting turn this afternoon.
All right, here we go.
A lot of the results.
Did they ever? But the league really
First
does
down
a
and
nice
10.
job with that because it's sort of like the NCAA basketball tournament. You know, it sort of builds as the night goes along. You just see how and why and when teams are going to be going into the playoffs.
And now the build for the whole weekend for Saturday on through Sunday. And
it's not out yet.
It's game 272 this year.
When it's announced, I'll put them up. And that is caught by Lazard.
The only touchdown of this game. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line with a $1:13 and 2 timeouts.
It's just so tough, isn't it? Because there's so many different ways to beat you defensively when you're talking about the Green Bay Packers. And
minute
then you
13
start
left.
Thinking about, well, what if they do get
second down and
people
4?
back? What are they going to be then with Bakhtiari?
Minnesota still has all 3 timeouts. Green Bay has 2 timeouts.
People on the defensive side
second
as well.
down and
still
4.
With a possibility of coming back.
Ball
this team
is
could end
at
up being
the
a lot better than even what they are right now.
Ball is at the 28-yard line.
Harrison Smith, the safety, heads back late. 2nd and 4.
And that's Davante Adams. That's the first down.
These two are so connected right now to the 11-yard line. First down.
That's a first down, big-time gain. That is a gain of 17 yards by number 17, Davante Adams. Appreciate that, Gary Flowers.
Just rotate the body, the catch radius. They have a lot of different ways to beat you. Davante Adams with
that ball is near the 10-yard line.
So tough to cover. One of the best release moves.
It's got to be down at the 11.
Get him down the field.
Empty set.
And 100
trips up top to the left.
Adams. Rodgers has 200 yards tonight from the 11. Aaron Dillon.
And that's caught. That is a touchdown. Davante Adams. 6 plays, 64 yards, and 63 seconds. They got 65 seconds left out on the clock.
Watching Aaron Rodgers work and know that you just don't have the weapons to shut it down. And maybe nobody does. Maybe nobody does. He sees things on that defense. He just doesn't.
I think it might be
the perfect,
based on what we're seeing right now.
Decision, as he always does.
That kick is up, kick is good. It might be Green Bay, Los Angeles.
6 seconds, 20-0 Green
in
Bay.
The
see the cover 2. They're going to run somebody right through the middle, and
in the conference finals.
Adams off the left side, right behind him. The minute that linebacker turns and runs out of there, Eric Kendricks, they know exactly what they're going to do. Little delay. There's Davante. Bingo.
Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp have put up some incredible numbers. Cooper Kupp a chance to win the Triple Crown, receptions, yards, and receiving touchdowns in the NFL this season. So nothing to take away from their season, but this Rodgers-Adams combination, they just have a nuanced level of 7 years of this together. A look,
yeah, they got a lot more years of that together.
They have to be.
He knows
right
every
there,
single
if
move
not the
Davante
best
Adams has in his head, and things that he's trying to make up in his head.
And they just own
He
this
knows a
division.
person for 7 years.
They own it. In 4 division games, a 145 rating, 14 touchdowns, no interceptions for Aaron
All right, here
Rodgers.
is the ensuing kickoff. We're going to have touchback balls at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Crosby, here are the numbers. These last 2 years. Second in
last 2
completions
years,
and yards.
second
First
in completion, second in yardage, first in touchdowns, first in rating.
If you think of the FM dial,
223, 28, 12.
That's on the chart.
29 touchdowns, 133 rating.
Way up to 133. Just doing a combination.
The FM dial. All right. I like that. It has to make you crazy because they make it look so easy.
Shotgun formation.
Minnesota will get it to start the second half.
Mannion throws. That's caught. That is Osborne.
Complete to KJ Osborne.
Osborne gets it up. Gain of about 6 yards.
Second-year man out of Miami. 3 timeouts for Minnesota. They need anything. Need a first down.
Second down and
They
4.
haven't had one since the opening drive.
Ball is at the 31-yard line. Here's Mannion. Throws incomplete. Tended for Conklin. And there is a flag down.
Their second first down of the night here.
Yeah, definitely Adrian Amos is going to come out here and sort of get his feet tangled up. I thought that might be the call. Number 31 right in front of you.
Well, the official's having a conversation.
Oh, he grabbed him.
There's no foul on the play for pass interference.
Wow, they're picking up the flag.
Tangled up the way I did.
Oh, my God.
But,
all right, they're picking up the flag with 41 seconds left. 3rd down and 4.
I've ever seen in my life. And when he rolls his eyes, I'm going, okay, that's probably not right.
Well, you saw the clear jersey pull there. And they get
Vikings offense, 3rd down conversions, overall 0 for 5.
So it's another 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Urging on the crowd again.
Ball's at the 31-yard line. Got to get to the 35. Shotgun formation. Here's Mannion.
Mannion throws
And that's
complete.
caught.
There's the first down. There is
That
Justin Jefferson,
is
the Vikings
Justin Jefferson.
Pro Bowl receiver. Timeout taken with 33
Timeout
seconds
taken
until the
Minnesota.
half. And we'll be
33
back
seconds
in
left.
30 seconds after this from AW.
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? Green Bay versus Buffalo for the Super Bowl. I know Mahomes take COVID serious. Vikings might get shut out. Vikings will not come back. Vikings are getting skunked first half. We love Zimmer and Nagy over here. Ibrahim, Zimmer would have a lot better if he would be a lot better if he had his guys healthy. Right now they don't have Kirk Cousins, they don't have Thielen, they don't have their defensive line. They got a lot of injuries over there in Minnesota. That's why I don't understand why fans want Zimmer's head. It's like that doesn't make sense.
Dalvin Cook have a dominant first half to keep them in it, and we have not
all those
seen
playoff appearances, you guys were loving him. He has one bad year, and you guys want to chop him up into pieces. It's like that don't make sense to me.
Down by Chris Barnes, the linebacker.
That's a gain of about a yard.
8 seconds left.
28 seconds left.
So it gives us a chance to remind you on the.
All right, do you have to mute it again? Showing some golf next Sunday. Century Tournament of Champions. No, I'm good. I'm good, Wendy. I just would kind of wish it would be a closer game than 20-0.
Of the FM dial, would that fit in there?
Yeah, it's off the charts for sure.
I love what I do, but man, I'm trying to make some humor now.
Calendar year to start for the PGA Tour and those winners from last year.
All right, here we go. 28 seconds left.
They love their week out there for sure.
Second down and 8. Empty set.
And the Packers showing a little double-A blitz look right up the middle.
They bail out of it, 2nd and 8.
And here's Mannion, throws. That's caught. That is a first down. Jefferson steps out of bounds, stops that clock with 22 seconds left.
2 seconds left.
Yeah, I think Rasul Douglas.
What's up, Bird Gang? Says great game, though.
Shot at interception.
Hey, absolutely.
Number 6 there.
For you, it is.
And at the end of it,
Packers win. Eagles are in.
Left in behind him going, no, man. No, your job is to cover the outside flat. And now Collinsworth's up there on television saying that's
9
my
for
fault.
13,
Chandon
57
Sullivan
yards for
blocking
Sean
for him.
Mannion. 3 receptions, 30 yards. Empty set. And Mannion gets out of pressure.
6'6".
And he is going to rush it up for a first down.
At the 34 and a timeout here from Minnesota. Their last
And Minnesota takes their last timeout with 13 seconds left.
I just keep thinking what this Green Bay Packers defense with Joe Barry's squad and all the things that they do with some of their stunts with Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark, what it would be like if they had Zadarius Smith. Zadarius Smith is sort of the X factor on this defense,
conspiracy
or he
guy.
was a season ago, and really he only played 18
that's still their
snaps in
starting
week
quarterback,
1, and
though.
that was it. But Joe Barry now,
I'm not a Kirk Cousins
I don't know how to
fan.
explain it best, but sort of that soft
I think
shell coverage.
he's a
and when he
career
gets a
backup
lead
ever
like
since he
this,
got into the league.
You have to methodically go down the field,
I mean,
play after play.
you
and
know,
that is
that's
a
just
tough
my
way to come
opinion.
back from 20-0 down,
But,
and playing Aaron Rodgers on the other side.
You know, I definitely think that they should have went with Kellen Mond.
So no timeouts. 14 seconds.
I mean, it was going to be a loss anyways. You might as well give your rookie quarterback some play and see what he got.
Mannion trying to throw sideline.
And that's incomplete. Brings up
9
second
seconds
down
till
and 10. 9 seconds left.
Yeah, the other thing about this Green Bay defense I've really enjoyed watching and learning more about is their ability to not play man, but to really jump on those underneath coverages. In the
I'm
middle
hoping
of
the script
field.
gives
So you'll see 3
Bennett
linebackers
win.
in there, and you'll see
I hope so. His last career home game.
And they don't care. They just wait for you to come into their zone, but then they're going to jump on it. They're going to jump on it fast.
Reminds me of a basketball team playing zone defense. It gets you.
Yeah, the contract also, that was outrageous.
9 to go. No timeouts.
Fully guaranteed, too. All right, looks like Green Bay takes a timeout. That is a 30-second timeout. That is their second.
Passes completed 9.
All right, do have to mute it. They're showing Sean Mannion. I mean, if you call a 9 for 14 for 57 yards, all right. I guess he did all right. I don't think that's all right.
He was the third quarterback, but you know the end of the year. Third quarterbacks usually don't last on a roster. If there's a better option, something else in a position group. So Mannion was like, oh, Minnesota jumped right back on and said, look, we want him. Kellen Mond, the third-round pick, wasn't ready to be the 2. Have Mannion in. And he's
all right, here we go. That's Jefferson. Lines up in the slot. Shotgun formation.
4-man rush. Got to get it out quick. Sideline.
And he throws. That is out of bounds. 10 for Westbrook.
So it is
5 seconds left.
This is not the best kicking condition, but they are going to try to get on the board with a 51-yard field goal.
There is Joseph.
55 the long for Greg Joseph, so he certainly
would be the longest field goal at Lambeau in January. This one is a 51-yard attempt.
The longest field goal made in the history of Lambeau Field in January is a 47-yarder. This is from 51 to get on the board for Greg Joseph.
And Green Bay is going to take a timeout and try to ice that kicker.
Let's go down to Catherine.
Well, Mike, this is also the less favorable kicking direction, and Greg Joseph made a
So one pride 40
in pregame. It would have been good for 51 yards per SNF kicks. He also missed 3 within this range, but he told me in cold weather like
I think they got a quarterback. I like Kellen Mond,
cold, it presents a
but
challenge to kick.
I don't know. I would let him.
So important, Mike.
I mean, you're going to guarantee to lose. Like, you got too many guys out.
We'll have to wait and see.
Throw the young buck out there.
Kicks it, but it's
be like, look,
for sure, Mike.
Yeah,
don't let this affect your confidence. We still have all the confidence in you in the world, but go out there and get some NFL reps in a live action game.
Easy. From 51 to get the Vikings on the board before the break.
Here comes Joseph, 51-yard attempt. And the kick is up. Kick is good. The longest field goal in January at Lambeau. Vikings do get the second half kickoff. It is 20-3.
With what's coming up, Maria.
All right, we are at halftime. I think they keep Zimmer. Cousins might be on the outside looking in. Just depends. I got to look at Cousins' contract. But if he has an out where it's not so deadly, then I think they go out. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat. We'll be able to chat. Have a good time. I will be in the chat. Vikings get the football to start the second half. With that being said,
thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
hey, shout out to the little MVP and shout out to you, Dynamic Solution. Says Trox, you should try. Are you trying to put ESPN out of business and start TSPN? Hey, there might be. It's called the GGSN, the Greater Grind Sports Network. But with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This a LP. This a LP. This a LP.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. We are back. Hold on a second. Let me get this field up and going. All right. It's 20-3. Vikings will have the ball to start the second half.
Mod Squad, thank you for rocking with your boy, Troxel Sports Talk. Please be respectful towards other mods and all who enters the stream. Your hard work is appreciated. Please give warnings to new supporters before hitting that button. As always, much love and appreciation, Mod Squad. Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned. Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, shout out to the little MVP laying the hammer down. And she wanted to be a part of Dad's stream, so I let her record some audio tracks so she could be a part of the streams. Please obey the rules in the chat. And let's have some fun the second half. Devontae is a bad man. Hey, absolutely. Run, number 33, Jones. Go, Pat, go. I've been good, Snow Dog. Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, Troxel, adjust the field. Yikes. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. And the first half, 118 yards and a touchdown for Davante Adams. 4 first downs, 3 on the last drive. Feels like 1 degree. Temperatures is at 10 degrees.
I talked to Mike Zimmer at halftime, and he was very disappointed in his team's lack of offense, but he said it's not Sean Mannion's fault. We haven't even called some run plays. We haven't even tried to run the ball. And defensively, he said we have to get our hands on Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers. But Matt LaFleur told me there's no defense for Adams and Rodgers. They're two outstanding players playing at the top of their game. His message to his team at halftime, it's 0-0. Play that way for the next 30 minutes. Mike?
Do that, and they'll get a week off coming up. But Chris, to your point in the first half, that's exactly what Zimmer said. And you got to wonder, how is that happening? You've got to get the ball to Cook in some form or fashion here.
Well, the thing that surprised me, Mike, is we saw Cleveland have success doing some of those pin and pull, where you pull offensive linemen out and around. And we really haven't seen that. We've seen some outside runs, some outside zone kind of stuff. But I was wondering if some of those concepts that Mike was talking about,
kickoff
that they haven't even run yet, might
start at the second half.
Mason Crosby to kick it off.
And the kickoff is underway.
It's going to be another touchback.
And it's going to be a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line. Mentioned start number 3 in his NFL career, drafted in 2015. His other 2 were Week 17 games that had no impact on the postseason race. This is the first one with meaning, and he has shown you that strong arm, a guy who everybody said, very smart, total command of the offense. They told us coming in the game plan.
All right, first down
much.
at 10, 15 minutes to play
From what it would
in
have
the
been with
third quarter.
Cousins.
I formation. Here is the handoff.
They start the half with Dalvin
And
Cook
that's going to be
inside.
a
That's only
1-yard
1 yard.
gain
Couldn't go anywhere.
by Dalvin Cook.
Frank Clark was waiting.
All right, you have 2 deep safeties, which means you have to run the football. And you've got a double team on Clark inside here. So you have to win. And yet there's Clark making the play. You know, what are you going to call? You're the offensive coordinator. You tell me. You can't call anything. I mean, that defense demands that you run the football, and they can't.
We said Kenny
And they
Clark
baited
just
him into
dominated
running that
game
football and
inside
getting that
in
stop.
Minneapolis. We've been pushing
There's
center
Mannion.
back here. This is a
That
pass
is
complete to
caught.
fullback CJ
That is
Ham. Only
Ham.
a yard. Devondre
Gain of a
Campbell
yard.
makes it 3rd and long.
You know, it doesn't make any difference to me if I get beat 75-0 or 6-5, right? A loss is a loss in this situation at this point in the season.
Especially with your season on the line.
Yeah, at some point, you've got your best player on the field is Justin Jefferson. And the problem is because you're way behind, they're going to have so much support in behind him that there's just no way. I'm
3rd
sure
down
in
and 8.
Minnesota, they're going, throw it deep to Jefferson. It worked the last game.
Conklin.
It can't work now
In
the way
motion.
they're playing defense.
Empty set.
3 catches, 30 yards for Jefferson. 3rd and 8.
There's Mannion.
Off his back
He's
foot,
going to
flinging
throw.
over the head of
And
KJ
that's
Osborne.
incomplete, intended for Osmond.
Incomplete
Or I'm sorry,
Stokes had the
Osborne.
coverage underneath. And it will be 3 and out for the Vikings again.
3 and out for Minnesota.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, they actually did go right to a man coverage on the outside.
What's up, Amy?
But Eric
Says go
Stokes, who
Vikings.
I think is just going to be a superstar in this
Everything
league.
here
Their
John
top draft
says
pick, 4.25 speed.
early half takeaways.
And
Go,
I'll
Pack,
take
go.
my chances with Stokes one-on-one against what they have remaining of the receiving core here.
What's up, James Sorensen? What's up,
David
Gary
Moore awaits
Lumpkin?
Jordan Berry's punt.
What's up, El Hombre? Big Money Music. Here is a punt.
26-yard
And here's the
line.
return at the
Space
30,
here.
35,
Here comes the
40,
field.
45.
Return out of bounds
And ball
at the
near
48,
midfield.
tackle on 15.
And there is a
As they
flag
got him as
down.
he hit the out-of-bounds stripe. Ty Smith running over for the Vikings.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Minnesota, number 5. 15-yard penalty. 1st down, Green Bay. Timeout.
All right, that is on Smith. At 15 yards. They're going to be in Vikings territory. Joel Newman says go purple. Need a comeback, says Tommy. Vikings would be better if they had played outdoors. Do people in Minnesota agree? Gallup done for the year, torn ACL. Man, prayers up to Michael Gallup. Viking says, yep. Amy says, what? Snowdog says, Buffalo. Too easy, where the Vikings defense. Ray says, Trox, who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for a good game. Obviously, I'm not getting that good game. It's 20-3. It happens. What's up, Mary A. Bright? Says, go green. But I know Eagle fans are wanting the Packers to win so they could get into the playoffs. Vikings D is upset at Vikings stagnant offense. Yeah, I mean, I would be too. As a person that played on a defense back in high school, I mean, you know, you kind of get upset, like, you know, how much more do I have to do on this defense for you guys to finally get on the board on offense? Aaron Rodgers passing over 2.5 seconds, 9 for 11, 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. And pressured on 2 of 25 dropbacks.
Depletion up front, especially at that pass rusher position for the Minnesota Vikings. They can't do it naturally, and they can't really afford to bring pressure because they can't hold up in man coverage on the back
first
end
down
with these
and
wide
10.
receivers.
Ball is at the 37-yard line. 37 yards to pay dirt.
Penalty taking over at the 37.
There's Rodgers. That is incomplete. And there is a flag down.
Eric Kendricks. Thought he was clean on Devontae Adams. Not the case, according to the official.
Pass interference. Defense, number 54. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
Automatic first
So they have
down.
the double team
That's
out
on
there,
Kendricks.
right? You've got Harrison Smith on the outside, and then you have Kendricks there, and that little reach around and hug is what got it done there. And you feel a little
First
bit
down and
for
10.
Kendricks going, okay, no problem, guys. I'll cover him all the way over there, but that's the problem with the lack of
Opponents
pressure.
have
the lack
14
of
penalties
natural
for defensive
pressure
pass interference,
is
tied
that
for
you end
most
up with
in the
people
NFL.
coverage way too long.
First down and 10.
The 34.
And that's Alan Lazard. Alan Lazard going to be a yard shy of first down.
As Xavier Woods
It's a gain
was all
of
over
9
him to the
yards.
25. It's a gain of 9.
I really like Alan Lazard, and I think that if you ask Matt LaFleur, he'd say, I really like him too, because remember, LaFleur came out of some of the
5 receptions,
old,
65 yards,
Rams
and a
kind of
touchdown for
systems,
Alan Lazard.
And what do you have to do if you're in that system? Your wide receivers have to block. Now you've got a 6'5", 227-pound guy. So as we've heard before from coaches, when you have an option of who you're going to
Single back formation.
a lot of times the blockers get those
Here
balls.
is a handoff. That is a first down.
Inside with A.J. Dillon.
A.J. Dillon picks up that first down.
Alan Lazard told me that he points to his first touchdown catch in 2019 as the moment when he really gained trust with Aaron Rodgers.
Still impressive
He
that
said,
Kendricks
"Aaron pulling
could
me off
even
the bench in
cover
that
Adams."
Monday night game against the Lions.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. They're showing 2019 Week 6 against the Detroit Lions.
Success, Mike.
There's been a lot of players in that similar conversation.
Career high,
Practice squad,
6
undrafted,
touchdowns
late-round
for Alan
picks.
Lazard.
They earned the
34
trust of
receptions,
Rodgers on the practice
431
field,
yards.
And then some random
Empty
week he
set.
comes out and they built something special.
Here's Rodgers. He
Pressure
throws.
this
That is
time and
incomplete.
as he got rid of it towards Adams. That was the first time the Vikings really closed down the house on the Packers quarterback.
All right, brings up second down and 10.
How about
11:46.
Sheldon Richardson, who
left to play in
bless
the
him,
third
he's been
quarter.
bumped out to the outside to play in because they don't really have anybody else. Good inside move there against Josh Nijman, who is replacing David Bakhtiari, also replacing Elton Jenkins.
Dynamic
at that
solutions,
left
knock
tackle
it off,
position.
brother.
But he really, for a third guy, pretty amazing job this year.
All right, here we go. Here is the handoff.
Turns it up, turns on the power.
And that's going to be a good gain. That is A.J. Dillon. Brings up third down and short.
You know, when Aaron Rodgers can fake the ball, so they have 3 wide receivers out to the left, right? And the outside edge rusher has to try and bat the ball down if you're going to throw it quickly out there. So that's 4 guys you're taking completely out of a run that's going in the opposite direction. That's a lot to handle for a defense.
Here is handoff. And that's going to be a first down.
First down. As the rugby scrum is stopped at the 11-yard line. What's that nickname? Quadzilla? Dylan.
I love the scrums, don't you? So here comes Runyon, and then right in behind him as the lead pusher is Josh Nijman. So they're going to come in behind, and you get the push, and then you just push your back right down the field, and there's your first down. I think more and more teams are getting sophisticated with the use of this, because usually you get a stalemate, and if one
Nine rushes,
offensive
33
lineman
yards.
plays add-on, the whole pile gets pushed.
Here's a handoff. That's A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon gets it up at about the 5, maybe 4-yard line.
46 carries, 250 yards or so. Not a
10
huge
minutes
impact,
to play.
What an impact
Here
he's
in the
having
third
this year.
quarter.
I'll tell you the other guy who never gets enough credit. Watch here the double team and up. Royce Newman, he is the rookie, but he's also the only guy that has been playing every single game. And yeah, he's made a few mistakes in there, but he really gives them a physical presence. Usually when he makes a mistake, it's sort of a mental, I haven't seen that loop before, whatever. But you let him go power block all day.
We got some good ones in downtown Detroit, Rick.
Right back to Dillon.
And that's Dillon. That's going to be a first down. And that's going to be a touchdown. 7 plays, 37 yards, 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
And the Packers use power to extend the lead.
26-3.
That time, Big John Runyon with the lead block.
9:28 to play.
And you're just going to see these guys, because when you can mix this kind of power and get that kind of push going backwards, and then a little scrum action put on top of it, and oh, by the way, you have Aaron Rodgers throwing the football. There's a reason this team is the #1 seed, and somebody, one of those warm weather teams, are going to have to come up here to chilly Green Bay and make a play.
It was funny there. Dillon reached out the right arm. The ball's in the left arm like he was swimming. Just finished that stroke. Reach for the wall.
All right, here we go.
9:28. How much is going to be enough tonight?
26-3.
You're sitting on gold this year if you're the Green Bay Packers, and you sort of have this thing a little bit in
Here comes
hand.
Crosby. Kick is up.
With that toe.
And the kick is good. All right, 27-3. They can almost put in Jordan Love the rest of this game. Bucks versus Packers, who wins? Where's the game played at, Adam? I mean, me, Ibrahim, I'm okay. I just, for me, I like closer games than this. It's 27-3. That's a 24-point game. And, I mean, the Minnesota Vikings are not making adjustments. Like, you made a little adjustment on the defensive side. But then, I mean, you get your opportunities on offense, but you don't make no adjustments. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I wish they would have flexed these games. Like maybe put that Chiefs Bengals game for Sunday night. And then move this one at the 1 o'clock game. They tried it, but it's too late to flex this game. Yeah. Trey Lance had a good start. Absolutely, Don. Devontae Adams just won my fantasy championship. Hey, that's what's up, Nathan.
As
Line went from
Packers are
725 to 13.
quarter and about 2/3 away from closing out the #1 seed in the NFC.
Do they have suntan beds up here at all? I don't know.
All right, here we go. 928. Here is Crosby.
Guys happy for the rest of the night, no matter what.
We're going to have
Nothing
a
here for the Vikings.
touchback.
Who've been
Ball's at the
limited to
25-yard
less than
line.
100 yards on this night.
All right, Kirk Cousins is out. 29 consecutive games with the touchdown pass, longest active streak in the NFL since joining the Vikings in 2018. 121 passing touchdowns, fourth most in players with first 4 seasons with the team.
Stats, perhaps not the stature to match those stats. And
10 for
his testing
17,
positive and the
58
timing of
yards.
it. And Sean Mannion
Jefferson in motion, single back formation.
Going in Minnesota about their quarterback.
That's
First down
Mannion
pass
throws.
by
That's
Mannion.
Westbrook.
Complete D.D. Westbrook with the catch. Yeah, minimal gain there. There's going to be a lot of unpacking with the Minnesota season here as it looks like it's going to end with playoff hopes. And a lot of it's going to be the conversation about Kirk Cousins not being available here tonight.
Yeah, and there's no way to avoid that discussion at this point because you have to take it into consideration, especially as you move forward. Who knows what's going to happen with
Here
COVID
comes
in
Mannion.
the future? Nobody knows. So
That's Conklin.
Tyler Conklin, the catch here.
And
across
that's the
40,
first down.
And the tight end takes it to the 44-yard line. The 1 point, Sean Mannion, the quarterback tonight, was on the COVID-19 list last week.
Got
He's
8:40 to
vaccinated,
play
so
in the third
we
quarter.
are getting this situation where we've seen players go
First
on
down
and
and
off the
10.
list because of
What's up, Pokey lad?
not their vaccination status, just how this Omicron virus or Omicron strain of the virus has spread.
And that
Cook
is
outside.
Dalvin
He's
Cook.
knocked down.
There is a
Preston
flag
Smith
down.
over there. With the tackle, there is a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense number 56. Penalties decline. Second down.
Garrett Bradbury, the center.
yeah, the fear
All right,
is
that's on
that as
Bradbury.
we go deeper into the playoffs here, how this football season is
8:26
going
to
to
play
be
in the third.
impacted by late news concerning COVID. You know, and it really comes down. People want me to make predictions all the time about who's going to the Super Bowl. Like, you tell me who's playing, and I'll tell you who I think is going to win.
Right.
But there is so much uncertainty built into the rest of this season, it's impossible.
Second down and 15.
Second and 15.
Empty set. There's Mannion,
Mannion
throws,
incomplete.
and that's incomplete.
It was Amos in on the coverage.
Amos
of Justin
in on the
Jefferson.
coverage. That pass
Still
was
sitting on
intended
3
for
catches.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, the timing of this, even with Kirk Cousins in the
Third
game,
down and
has
15.
never been very good. Jefferson can be so quick coming out of this cut, but tonight really not been the case. They really needed to work this middle part of the field, but when you just haven't had a chance, remember they didn't even have practice time this week. We've seen it very difficult, and for Jefferson there, he took a shot in the
Jefferson had
back.
3 receptions, 30 yards. Empty set.
Third and 15. Packers bring 4. Mannion throws.
And that's
complete to
Conklin. Conklin
Long way to go.
gets
It'll
across
end
the
up 3-yard shot of the
50,
first down.
down at the
Down
49-yard
24.
line.
Halfway point
Brings
of the
out
third.
fourth down.
Must-win game. Zimmer will keep the offense out there, you'd imagine.
Yeah, good strategy, too. It's one of those, you take the check down, and ordinarily you go, okay, it's going to be fourth and 2 or 3.
Fourth down and 3.
But in the NFL today, 4th and 2 or 3 around midfield is just like third down used to be.
Yep.
Got 3 wide receivers and a tight end
And
against
leaning
5
over the
defensive
top
backs.
Of Jefferson, they really need somebody else.
Shotgun formation.
to make a play.
Dalvin Cook in the backfield.
4th and 3.
And here's Mannion.
Mannion climbs the pocket, throws behind
And that is
Jefferson.
incomplete. Turnover on
Incomplete.
downs.
And the Packers will take
Justin
over on
Jefferson,
downs.
intended receiver. 7:10 to play in the third quarter. Hey, appreciate that, Kelly Gardner. More parity in the AFC. Friend of mine told me the Motown Museum is awesome. Small building, but lots in there. Absolutely. There's a lot to do in downtown Detroit. Number 14 is not the guy at quarterback for the Vikings. Nice to see the Cowboys lose. Packers. Hey, absolutely, Cole. Appreciate that, brother. Sub G-Force 1. This is getting a little tough to watch. Poor Viking fans. Okay, cheering isn't even fun anymore. Yeah, like, if I wasn't on YouTube, I'd probably have turned this off. I am not going to lie. Like, you know the Vikings won. The way that the Vikings are playing, there's no comeback. I'm not surprised this is a blowout. Buccaneers are still number 3 seed. Rams are the 2 seed. Man, I can't believe people are out there ice fishing now. Hey, give me a what do you call it, auger? Give me a ice fishing pole.
Come back for a playoff game. You can get
I'd be out there.
Sure, we'll be happy to host you on Shawano Lake.
That'd be great.
Oh, give me somebody to use that auger for me. My bad back, I can't do that.
Open Dylan. It leaked out. Rogers couldn't get
but
to
I miss ice fishing. Second down and 10.
Tomlinson got there.
7:04 to play in the
just
third.
A little pressure, right? We've been talking about it all night long. If Aaron Rodgers is great, obviously, but then he just saw Tomlinson coming and went, okay, let's just get rid of that. It is interesting to watch Aaron, though, at the line of scrimmage. And
Second
the way
down
that
and 10,
he reads
7:04 to play.
You could almost
in this
see
third
his
quarter.
brain clicking, can't you, as he's scanning the field, and he really starts up front.
Here's Rodgers, throws, that is caught. That is Devontae Adams. That's enough for a first down.
On that one.
Yeah, watch Aaron Rodgers at the line of scrimmage, and he's just going to check you out.
Yeah,
He's gonna go
if they
all the
win
way
tonight,
across
they got the
front
first
here.
seed.
And based on what he sees with that front, he knows what the secondary is going to do. And I asked Harrison Smith, has he ever taken advantage of you?
Hey, that's all facts,
one
DC.
time, he's looking at the front,
At this
and he
time, you
points
save
to
your
me,
pride.
And he goes, come here, I know you're coming down. I know you're coming to the line of scrimmage. So I just came on down. He knew what he was talking about.
Rodgers 22 of 29, 233, 2 touchdowns. Single back formation.
Switch it over to this
play action. Rodgers throws. That's caught. That's the first down.
Slides down the first down. Second-year man out of Georgia Tech takes it inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, go up there with a couple of plays at the line of scrimmage, depending on what he sees, what he likes. There's the old tap of the helmet. You've seen Tom Brady do it. Let's go to play number 2. He'll have some buzzword. A lot of times it's kill, 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 whatever. And they just go to a second play. So not only do you have to deal with what he knows once the ball snapped, but he's got multiple plays that he can get to depending on which defense you're in, which is why
MVS in motion, single back formation.
Impossible to match up with these veterans.
MVS in motion. Here's the play action. Rodgers. He's going to pick up that first down.
And he'll get the first down.
They did mark it short. And this is now a first down.
Well, Mike Zimmer's sitting over here trying to figure out a way to come up with one of those wrinkles, but nothing to answer it here tonight. Green Bay's got command of this one.
Yeah, they try and send a little blitz, and then he runs, and you know it's just tough. I mean, it really is. And as you try to put together a team,
total plays 34 to 48.
In the Green Bay Packers,
358
you have to account for.
Yards to under 100.
So the fans a little bit of an MVP chant building there as they hand off.
And that is Aaron Jones. Gets it up at around the 21-yard line.
And then looking, how atypical is that for quarterbacks in terms of looking at the front first?
I think the veteran quarterbacks, that's sort
or
of how
45 to play in the third.
And I think the younger quarterbacks look at the two safeties and see, is it single high or double high?
Right.
You know, that's step one.
Right.
Ronald Kern says, hey Vikings, I'm available. I'll even paint my Walker purple.
On that front, is that safety going to come down? Where's the vulnerability going to be? That's the reason you can see Aaron so many
Second
times
down
at
and
the
5.
snap of the ball. He knows what that rotation is going to be, and he's going to get it to that single high receiver for a big play.
And here is a handoff. That is Aaron Jones up at the 19-yard line.
Well, he said terminology with the front, under front, over front, 3 technique. Al's favorite comment about the fronts and the lingo. But it's interesting. Many people will tell you that's the way to learn how to watch football.
Third
watch
down and
from
3.
The inside and then out.
That was John Madden. Because I used to try and pick John's brain all the time. I said, what do you do? Tell me how you see the game. Oh, you don't want to know what I do. And I go, no, I really want to know what you do. And he said, I look at the offensive line. And he said, they'll tell you where the ball's going to go. And they really do. As you look
Third
at
down
it
and
from
3.
behind the quarterback, you can tell by the pass
Empty set. Here's Rodgers, throws, and that's incomplete. Intended for MVS.
Scantling on third down. It's incomplete. Mason Crosby's going to trot out here for a field goal attempt.
All right, fourth down and 3.
So, okay, you play John Madden for a minute here. So you're looking at this offensive line. They're going to come back in a pass set. Okay, the minute they do that, I'm going to start looking out at the coverage. I'm going to look at the coverage beforehand, see a safety right there. But I also know, based on how they're blocking, how the defense is approaching it, exactly where the open receiver is going to be. Now, sometimes,
all right, Mason Crosby, 37-yard attempt.
There's 10 times a year I have no idea what happened on a play.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
That's what we're here for.
30 to 3, 27-point game. On phone, and you can watch it. Both my teams lost today, but I don't even care, says Joel. Packers trying to run up the score up now. Hey, congratulations, Kelly Gardner. Blow them out, Pack. What's the question, G-Force? Are they every crown Rodgers just before the commercial break? Got my popcorn ready for AB's next tweet. Just need one of those 28-point touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when it's, what do you call it? A blowout. That's why I don't like blowouts. You know, that's why even during the Cardinals game, I was happy that the what do you call it? The Cowboys were trying to come back. With the 27-point difference. Not sure this qualifies as a game. What's up, Ariel Santana? Cook doesn't even have 4 points. Hey, prayers up, JL.
Very active, very vocal, and very present
What's up,
as
Panther
well.
Wisdom?
And the NFL taking this week and the opportunity around the
What's up,
league
Eric
to
Wolf?
remind that inspire change message and keep it alive as they have over the last couple of years.
A lot of really good people in the National Football League who are working on their off
322.
days and doing things that you'd never see.
Hey, have a
but
great night, JL.
it's
Appreciate
really
you,
a
brother.
pleasure to get a chance to meet them and discuss what's important to
There
them.
is
Couldn't agree
Crosby.
more. It doesn't get talked about enough. It really doesn't.
And we're going to have a return at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
A nice return out to.
And it's down at the 35-yard line, 65 yards to
You guys were
Pater.
talking about Anthony Barr. He is the Vikings Walter Payton Man of the Year
Anthony
nominee.
Barr,
His
Walter
Raise
Payton
the
Man
Bar
of the Year
Foundation
nominee.
partners with single-parent students and their children to expand their opportunities through education. Barr grew up in a single-parent home, and he told me, I see my mom in those moms. I see myself in those kids, and I'm so grateful that they continue to have success, and we are
Vikings
able
are
to
a joke.
provide them with hope and opportunity.
Love that. Been in that world, you know how
What's up,
important
Blake
those
Wright?
moms are. And good for you, Anthony Barr, for reaching out and doing that and making a difference in people's lives. Sean Mannion and the Vikings take over at the
Mannion,
35.
that is
Jefferson gets
caught.
popped by
That
Amos,
is
but he
Justin
hangs on.
Jefferson.
Gain of 10 and a first down for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
We definitely know what we're getting with Justin Jefferson, right? Here comes that dig route again. Look how quickly he makes that cut and is able to go across the field. Even Kirk Cousins
Shotgun
was having a
formation.
tough time keeping up with that cut.
Here's
'cause
Mannion.
it's so fast, and he saw it all the time.
And that ball's batted up and batted down by Lowry.
Northwestern got the arm up there. So Jefferson with that catch is fourth on the night. Take him to
Hey, appreciate that.
101
Made in Kentucky.
on the season. So a 100-yard
What's up, John Lee?
reception season. And closing in on 1,500 yards behind Cooper Kupp's phenomenal MVP
Robert Austin says,
conversation
can Bud
season
Grant still
that Kupp has
coach?
put up.
You can make an argument that nobody's had the first 2 seasons that young man right there has had.
Second down and 10,
you compare him to
2:47.
The greatest of the greats.
Remains in the
that ever
third
played in
quarter.
the National Football League, and this is before we get to Game 17, so it counts.
Right. It's apples to apples.
That's Dalvin Cook.
Cannot get started tonight in any way, running the ball or as a receiver. Devondre Campbell with the tackle. Third down coming
Dalvin
up.
Cook.
Limps over to the sideline.
He's going to limp over to the sideline.
There's some good things going on with the Vikings. They've
That was a
been in
1-yard
every
loss,
game,
third
every
down
game
and
feels like it's
11.
down to the wire, and there's their superstar limping off the field. Got some good players up front, but and eventually you have to be able to take down the Green Bay Packers, and they've done it as well as just about anybody. But here
There's
they go
Madison
again,
in the
and it's
backfield.
3rd and 10. You
Conklin
just
in
can't make a
motion.
living like
Shotgun
this.
formation. Mannion. And that's caught.
Good hustle by Jefferson, extending, working
And that's
hard.
going to be down.
And Mark will have
Just
very
shy
close to
of the first down.
Looks like it'll just be a little
Brings
bit
up
shy.
4th down and
And
inches.
another 4th down. Go for it if they are shy. And they are. You talked about Jefferson. You know, oftentimes you'll get a matchup of a good quarterback against a good quarterback
the
in the
Vikings
game.
could ask
You'll ask
if
one
Favre was
quarterback
busy.
about the other. Justin Jefferson has the attention and the respect of everyone, including the big receiver on the
Hey,
other side.
appreciate that, John
As
Lee.
Mannion uses his 6'6" frame to keep it.
And that is a
and get
quarterback
the first
keeper
down.
enough for a
Devontae
first
Adams,
down.
We asked him about Justin Jefferson and what he had to observe watching Jefferson's first 2 years. And the kid's special.
I haven't seen anybody come in a while and play like the way that he's playing right now. He really strikes me as somebody that has it figured out, whatever that means, because I wasn't playing that fast in my first and second year. I respect what he's doing, and it's really fun to watch.
Alexander Madison, that catch there.
And
brought
Madison
down
good
by
enough
Devondre
for
Campbell.
about
That's high respect
5
for
yards.
It really is, and I remember watching Jefferson.
That was Devontae
who
Adams
played in
on
the slot
Justin
at LSU.
Jefferson.
And you didn't
Correction,
feel
that was a
the
gain of
speed
7
that
yards,
he's
second
played
down
in
and
the
3.
NFL with. And that would have been yet another draft miss for me because I didn't see it even at the position that I played. But, man, what's he
Hey,
got
the
going?
pass master, appreciate that, brother.
By Amos, and it ends up being caught by Bradbury. The
And
center
Bradbury
keeps going to the 14-yard
is going to be
line.
down at about the 13-yard line. Pass master says, even though the game isn't great, I enjoy being in here. Good people, chill atmosphere, great commentary. Thanks, brother. Keep up the good work. Cheers. Hey, appreciate that, Pass Master.
And it popped back up, and
I don't want him to be hurt, but that's an unbelievable play by a center.
Garrett Bradbury got right out there, and like you said, almost that similar area where Franco Harris caught it in the early 70s at Three Rivers and made the catch and went on for the touchdown.
That pass was intended
Just
for
a
Conklin.
huge, clean, legal hit on the back end. But for Bradbury to see that is one thing. For Bradbury to make the catch is another thing. For Bradbury to run like he's an NFL fullback is another thing.
And it's so good to see Conklin get up and walk off.
All right, Conklin got up, walking under his own power. First down and 10, 19 seconds left.
It's too bad it's 30-3, or they'd be having a lot of fun right now.
Right.
He's a freaky athlete. He really is. When so much of football these days for offensive linemen is about, pulling out and cutting off linebackers. And he was one of the best I've ever seen do that in college. He was just a great player, the Remington Award winner at the center position. The only time he ever gets into trouble, we all have flaws, is sometimes
Got 10 seconds left, first down at 10.
340-pound nose tackle is right over.
5 seconds left.
Clock running down here, end of the third. Last play of the quarter is
Mannion throws, and that's going to be a touchdown. KJ Osborne.
Viking fans who made the trip cheer their team getting on the board to make it 30-9.
All right, it
Osborne
is
gets his
30-9.
touchdown reception on the season.
Yeah, and congratulations to Sean Mannion. That is his first touchdown of his career. And all those split safety looks and all of that, sometimes you just have to drill one in there. And he certainly has the arm to get that done. Big high delivery. You can see why the Minnesota Vikings coaches really, they liked him. They felt good about him coming into this game.
Greg Joseph's
Kick
extra
is
point
up.
makes it
Kick
30
is
to 10.
good.
My first touchdown
30-10. We are at the end of 3 quarters. And the pass master on his $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that, brother.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hey, I hope so. I hope it's a comeback. Even if it's a failed comeback, just come back, make this game respectable. That's the thing. Like, okay, if the NFL is quote-unquote rigged, like, at least make it to where, the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, okay, then you blow out the team. Like, for 55 minutes, you have back and forth football, and then the last 5 minutes, okay, then you could be like, okay, forget the script, let's go and blow this team out. Like, I could be cool with that. But where it's just a snooze fest for 60 minutes, like, it's just like, come on. I mean, put in a rookie. Let's see. I'm a scout person. I love to scout players. Let me see what this rookie got. Me, I love watching film studies and stuff like that. And going through film. So, like, when I see Kellen Mond, I don't see nothing in the NFL. I want to see some film on this kid in the NFL. what better way than against your division rival? Hey, if you're going to take over this team, what better way to go than when the Packers are at their all-time high? You know, that's my philosophy. It's like, that's how I would do it. And yes, I did say that's how I would have do it. I meant to say that's how I would have done it. All right, so the poll is about to end.
Think about the boots that are in there, and only
as that ended the drive, and it's going to start a new drive. Shout out to the 905 voters. 71% going with the Packers, 29% going with the Vikings. And the poll's going to end in 3, 2, 1. Shout out to the 905.
Brought at halftime. The soup looked good, but you had to have it.
And here is a pooch kick.
Returned by.
And it's going to be down at about the 31-yard line.
Green Bay takes it out past the 30-yard line.
Shout out to the 906 voters.
Packers are a
71-29
from icing down
What's up,
that
Jess?
number 1 seed, and then the road to the Super Bowl will come through here in the NFC. The Rams in the 2 spot, Tampa in the 3, and the loss puts Dallas
San Francisco
in the 4.
and Philadelphia
gets in
right
with
now.
a win by Green Bay here. And
All right, so Philadelphia gets in with a win here.
The Vikings eliminated if they don't find a way to come back from down 20.
That'll leave 1 spot. And here is Rodgers, throws. A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon, that's a first down.
Harrison Smith along for the ride.
And Mike, looking at that, I can't help but think about if the Dallas Cowboys is that 4 seed.
All right, Robert Austin, have a great night, brother.
Wild card round action. 4 seed Dallas Cowboys coming to Lambeau with everything that would mean with McCarthy and the history of that game.
14-23 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Tundra
the NFC runs through the frozen tundra, as a fan sign says.
You'll see that 1,000 times. Go back to 1967.
First down at 10. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Dillon. And he's going to try to power to that midfield line.
That was the era and the day where the Packers are at home.
I do have to mute it for copyright music. 2021 to 2001. Since 2006, they're 7-6.
Too much ice fishing. Ice gets thin.
Telling you, come back for a playoff.
All right, here we go. And here's a handoff.
Dillon,
that is A.J. Dillon. That is cross midfield.
We showed you earlier
down at around the 47-yard line.
Saw the aerial shot before. It made me think. You know, I told you I was out for a walk, and you go right by the Packers practice facility, and it's Mike McCarthy Way. And Mike McCarthy could be coming right down Mike McCarthy Way, right into here to play a playoff game. Just a block away, right over there somewhere.
Yeah, they might put a detour sign on that one.
Yeah. Huh?
Isn't this place so cool, though?
It's the best.
I mean, we go to so many cities, and we're so lucky to have this job. And then you just drive
All right,
down
here we
the
go.
road
First
in
down
this
at 10.
cute little town, and there's Lambeau Field.
Rogers
throws. That is incomplete.
Over the head of the other tight end, Dominic Daphne, hasn't seen a target
That's
yet
Daphne.
tonight. It's so unique, and we talk about it over
Second
the years.
and 10.
The ownership, the stock sale,
12:46
another
remains.
stock sale that's been going on here with the Packers, the community ownership, all that stuff. Sometimes not having an owner hinders some of the things the franchise does. Spending free agent money, resolving the issues with Aaron Rodgers that bubbled up in the offseason, probably taken care of more directly if you had one of those.
What's up, Faye family, Philippines life?
To not let anything fester.
How's it going? Appreciate you for being here.
There's so much about this story that is.
There's Rodgers throws. That's complete. That is St. Brown. That's a first down.
The 34-yard line.
It's down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I've met a
First
lot
down
of
at 10,
owners from
12
the
and a
Green
half
Bay
to play.
Packers, that is for sure, over the years. there's Aaron Rodgers, and we're talking about the toe and all
G-Force
the
One,
different
I've been
things,
asking
but
you what's the question.
guy,
You keep
and-
spamming.
And Mike,
You
I
have a
think one of the
question.
things that
Ask
maybe
your
Aaron
question,
would admit,
G-Force.
Maybe not, but I really do feel like that Matt LaFleur,
I've asked you what's your
Nathaniel
question.
Hackett, some of the coaches that he works directly with.
You keep saying, I have a question.
More,
So ask your
there's
question.
Nathaniel right there. Up for the Jacksonville job, one of the candidates down there as well. But the discipline of the way that he takes
All right, here we go.
what is
First down
given
and
to
10.
him and how that has evolved in this offense over the 3 years makes it very difficult to beat these
That
guys.
is a catch by Devontae Adams.
28-yard line.
That's a good gain on
Over
that
there to the
play.
sideline. And a first down gain of about 5.
Because I really thought Aaron, for a year or two there, got a little too cute.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He was wanting to scramble. He was wanting to move, wanting to step up, wanting to sidearm a few, wanting to do it. But now I watch him, and his game is
Second
so
down
tight.
and 5.
It is delivering the ball. The accuracy has been amazing this season. He's going to win his second straight MVP, I believe, unless something
26 to
weird
35.
happens here. And it's all part of the whole mix of how this offense and these coaches
And they're going
have
to call a
fit together
timeout.
with it.
Second down and 5.
Rodgers takes timeout before the delay of game there, so we'll step out.
Trox, how many NFL games have you attended? I've actually attended quite a few. And next victim, Lions. Hey, please beat us. And please, somebody let the Jaguars win. Please let the Jaguars win. And then I'll be happy to lose to the Packers next week. And I'll have the number 1 overall pick. Trox, is your number 1 team in the AFC is the Titans? No. Number 1 team in the AFC? I'll be live tomorrow, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. But I'm a Lions fan, an Arizona Cardinals fan, and a Steeler fan. Watch the Lions win. Oh, please don't put that into the airwaves. Come on, Michael Johnson. I need the number 1 overall pick. Jags rehiring Urban Meyer. Blaze Radio says, yes, sir. Wave that towel. Here we go. Hey, you already know, Blaze. You already know. Aaron Jones, 5 carries, 69 yards, 0 touchdown. A.J. Dillon, 9 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown.
6 yards per rush for the Packers.
All right, here we go.
On their 22 running attempts tonight. Rodgers has 272.
Trox, that is
2 touchdowns
G-Force
so
question.
far. Flip it out. Dillon as a pass catcher, continuing to expand that part of his game. Another accurate toss from Rodgers.
I do have to mute it. What's up, Regina Shaw? Yeah, I want to go to Lambeau Field before, they what do you call it? Ever decide to move like Chicago. I don't know why you're going to get rid of
over the years and watched
Soldier
Rodgers
Field,
as the
but I got to
quarterbacks
go
do their
out to
drills,
Soldier Field
working on
too.
that for years, and becomes competitive, and he usually does a pretty good job with it. Second time in.
But I want to go to a lot of the historic stadiums that are still up and active.
Yeah, I made a little joke the other day with Matt LaFleur about Aaron Rodgers leaving, and he found no humor in it whatsoever. And I think that they've mended a lot of fences, don't you? It's starting to feel like maybe they're keeping the band together here.
All right, here is Rodgers. That is caught. That's DeGuara.
11, pick up 8. It's a 20-point game here, 10:44 to go, and of interest to many folks who are watching fantasy football. It's the end of the fantasy football season, but to these guys, it's just about the #1 seed. As you look at the brain trust
Jags
of Mark
play the
Murphy,
Colts
the
next
president,
week.
CEO on the left, and
on.
Brian Gutekunst, the general manager of these Green Bay Packers. That's what you were talking about with Rodgers.
Well, I guess the Jaguars are going to lock up number 2. I'm sorry, lock up the top overall pick.
This year. And just that was seen as a sign
Lions will get the second overall pick. And here's Rodgers. That is caught. That is Devontae Adams. And that's going to be no gain on that play.
It'll be third down.
Yeah, the one thing that we talked to Aaron about and that he brought up to us is that, hey, it wasn't all their fault. Communication's a two-way
Maybe I'll
thing.
see you there.
I could have
absolutely
done a better job going out.
Hopefully,
and
I'll be in the booth calling these games
in the draft or whatever the case may have been. And so that
if I do, I'm sending everybody that subscribed to me to the stadium. We're selling out the stadium.
You're halfway there.
Third down and 3.
Third and 3.
Rodgers in trouble. Rodgers rolls out. Rodgers going to take off. Slides. That's a first down.
With Harrison Smith coming on in.
Second pick is still good. Oh, absolutely. I love the Ducks, but Kayvon is injury prone.
You know, it's a 20-point lead, and so you have to continue to play, right? We've seen crazier things with 9 minutes to go. But all of Green Bay, while they're chanting MVP,
Troxel, I want you in the booth. Hey, appreciate that, Rick.
Taken away when he took off like that.
That's a good one.
All right, here we go. And we got a timeout taken. Minnesota. Why are they taking
timeout? Trying to get sorted on defense. The MVP conversation. Who's in the race? Well, there are the Rodgers numbers again. 4 interceptions.
All right, they're showing Brady and Rodgers.
Numbers obviously for every candidate. Brady getting close to 5,000 yards now on the season. 40 touchdowns, including the late one to beat the Jets at MetLife today. And Cooper Kupp's likely going to go for the
now they're showing
crown.
Cooper Kupp and Jonathan Taylor.
Receiving yards, receiving TDs. And Jonathan Taylor, I know the Colts lost to the Raiders today,
almost 5,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. Like, at 43 years old, I think Brady might still have it.
Aaron Rodgers played that Saints defense on opening day.
Oh, yeah.
And was horrible.
Yep.
2 of his 4 interceptions thrown that day. It was just a terrible day. Terrible quarterback rating, the whole thing. But that was opening day. Tom Brady came back and had an equally bad game, but it was late in the season, and all of a sudden now it's a one-man race.
All right, here we go. Adams lines up in the slot. Here is A.J. Dillon. And A.J. Dillon, that's enough for a touchdown. $11 plays, 70 yards, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. 8:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. I think that both will be great, but who do you think is better, Kayvon or Hutchinson?
I love power football. I just do. I like watching the big guys inside.
It depends on what you're looking for. If you want a guy that's right now, you pick Aiden Hutchinson. If you want a guy that has a lot of potential, you pick Kayvon Thibodeau.
Down the field towards the goal line. Watch the push.
Herschel with a $5 super chat to Troxel, City of Chicago. Won't sell the land to the Bears. So the move is must. So the move is a must if they want to own their own stadium. Oh, okay.
Here comes the money.
But Herschel
Here we go.
with that $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I mean, I would have still at least tried to keep Soldier Field like the name. But I get it. Like, if you're going to move, you might as well have new everything. How about that? Won't Packers give Aaron Jones a chance? Jimmy says the poll should have been how many times or how many teams will give up 50 points today? What's up, Deontay Jones? They're changing the name of everything. Yeah, it's going to be Arlington Heights. The Arlington Heights Stadium or something like that. What's up, Bottom Line Outdoors? ESPN has the score 97-10. I'm not too sure, Pony Boy. Might have been an accident. I'd like to thank my school teacher who said I'd be nothing but a construction worker. They're moving to Arlington Heights and have over 320 plus land.
In the 2018 Winter Olympics, here enjoying a night in Green Bay, and was cheered by the crowd when introduced a short time ago as we get set for the 2022 Winter Games. Get past midnight. We'll be exactly 1 month away from our first night of Olympic
Lamont, no,
coverage
this
on
is just an NFL channel and an NBA channel
exciting February
and just
we
an
have coming up
overall
with the
sports
Olympics.
channel, Lamont.
And once we're through week 1 of the Olympics, Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles.
We even do
6 weeks
UFC
from
and
tonight.
boxing.
If you want to get there in the NFC, it's going to include a successful road trip
Yeah,
here.
Pony Boy, it might have been an accident.
Wanwoo's return shy of the 20-yard line.
All right, that's going to be
Mike
down
Zimmer
at the
in
19-yard
year
line.
8, he replaced Leslie Frazier as the coach of the Vikings.
All right, Mike Zimmer's Bill Parcells binder. Oh, it's all good, Lamont.
The rookie, the third-round pick out of Texas.
Hey,
A&M,
Kellen Mond
games,
finally
making
is
his
in.
NFL debut here. With that
All right,
snap
good
to
pass.
Madison.
Aston
Down to the
Madison,
25
gain
yard
of about 5 yards. I'm sorry, gain of about 6 yards.
You know, the whole game starts now, right? What are they going to do? People always want to talk about changes and everything that's going to go on. I mean,
second
you can
down
hire
and
a new
4.
coach. You're not going to hire a better coach. But the NFL is a funny place to work.
That's Kellen Mond.
Gets it to Madison, who's
That's
immediately
Madison. That's
by
going to be
Chandon
a
Sullivan.
loss of about a yard.
No gain there. The Vikings will miss the playoffs with back-to-back seasons for the first time under Zimmer. The third time in 4 years since that Minneapolis Miracle season where they made the NFC Championship game. They'll miss.
Favorite Lions player?
The team has not been
favorite
over
Lions
500
player outside of Barry
points
Sanders. Obviously,
each of the
Barry's my
last
number
2
one guy.
seasons. As you
Would
said,
be
Chris,
Calvin
a lot
Johnson.
of close games. 12 straight
And currently,
games decided by one possession.
it's T.J. Hawkinson.
Tonight, the one night
That kid's going to be a freak athlete, dude.
Of the entire season. 3rd and 5. Mond nearly threw his first interception.
And that's
Chris
incomplete.
Barnes almost
4th
had it
down
there.
and 5.
It was the 3rd-round pick. Just 3 and out.
And Chris Barnes had a walk-in backwards touchdown on his. Oh, this is rough right here. He's going to come over there. Even his family might make a little fun of him.
Will Antonio Brown play again? Probably not.
You know, it is interesting, though, for me. I wanted to see a little bit of
Currently
Kellen Mond,
isn't
too.
golf.
I wanted to see what he's going to do. But as we learn from the
Here's
5
Barry.
quarterbacks that got all the attention in the draft this year, it's a long process to get to where Aaron Rodgers is.
A lot of folks in Minneapolis
And
wanted
that
to see
is
Mond here tonight.
going to be a return.
Way to go.
And it's going to be down at the 14-yard line. That is more. A practice squad in Green Bay. One championship is better than UFC. NFL is crazy about AB crazy. Or the NFL is driven by AB crazy. Boy, they really miss Kirk Cousins. Yeah, they're missing a lot of things. They're missing their defensive line. They're missing Kirk Cousins. They're missing Adam Thielen. I mean, they're missing a lot. Can you give the Vikings the OMG? Hey, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, New England scored 50 points today. What's up, Mike Nyhaus? Hey, I appreciate that, Rick Ramos. I try. J.J. Water Fitzgerald, favorite Cardinals player? Yeah, definitely got to put Larry Fitzgerald in there. Got to put also Pat Tillman in there.
And Zadarius Smith, Chris mentioned earlier, the question is, will the Packers get all, some, or any of those 5 back? They've got a couple of weeks between now and their next meaningful game.
Hart,
Jordan Love,
best Cardinal player,
has come in at quarterback for Green Bay.
All right, here we go. Here is a handoff. That is
hands off at Patrick Taylor.
Patrick Taylor. That's enough for a first down.
There's Randall Cobb, and when you ask Aaron Rodgers,
Randall Cobb has 28 receptions, 375 yards, 5 touchdowns, averaging 13.7 yards per catch.
And I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, it was just cool. And they did. They had a great combination going. Now he's on IR with a tweak of a core muscle, and so we'll see how that works out. Came back this week, little practice.
There's a handoff. That's Taylor.
Eludes that tackle by T.Y. McGill.
And Taylor, good gain on that play.
Just shy of the 30-yard line. Yeah, Rodgers said it's getting Randall back, his family, everybody. I was hoping Rodgers was going to come out for one snap to start this drive, hand it off, and then get the big ovation to
29-38, 288, 2 touchdowns,
yards,
114.8 rating for Aaron Rodgers today.
Think he plays next week in Detroit?
Not a chance.
All right, so he'll probably end the season with 35 touchdown passes and 4 interceptions, 2 coming in that opener.
And here is a handoff. Taylor again crosses the 30.
Detroit, for whatever their record is, they play a nasty brand of football. They really do. They're a physical bunch of football players over there. But I think you take your chances with Aaron Rodgers being as healthy as he possibly can. We did ask Aaron about, okay, David Bakhtiari comes back on the offensive line, and Josh Myers and whoever else.
3rd down and 3, 5.5 to play.
Out here? Because you guys are rolling. This
Matt
is
Nagy,
working
Coach
great.
of
He
the
said,
Year.
Chris, 60% of David Bakhtiari I take all day. And, of course,
What's up,
Josh Myers
Susie?
had a great start to the season, too.
Look at Love, get it out quick.
And that's Lazard. That's enough for a first down.
That kind of looked like Rodgers just stepping out and slinging one from the side from the former first round.
Jordan Love. And at quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers took a little from Brett Favre,
Exactly
too?
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so how can you not, right? You watch Aaron Rodgers play this game every single day, and certainly Jordan Love has that kind of arm. He can do some of that stuff, but, man, there's a lot inside that brain that came with playing for
4:45 left.
Playing now. Had a good spell on the bench as well, and I think that was the thought all along, that Jordan Love would get that same experience with Aaron.
And that is a reception.
Throwing it to Juwan Winfrey.
That's
And the second man
Winfrey.
out of Colorado gets
First down.
with a gain of 12.
4.5 to play.
It's just so easy to see, right? You see, that time it was Harrison Smith. He took a little half jump step back into the middle of the field, and okay, I'm not handing it off. He has leverage. I'm throwing it out there.
Well, Chris, just go back last year. Jordan Love was inactive
First down and
essentially
10.
the entire season. And because Rodgers tested positive
Jordan Love
for COVID-19, he had to start
on the season.
in the game
26
against
43,
Kansas City,
277, and a touchdown
19-34.
and an
Touchdown
interception.
and a pick, but you saw him out there in a game.
Single
on the
back
road
formation.
at Arrowhead.
And that's
likelihood
Taylor.
you'll get a chance to see him do that again against Detroit next
No
week
gain
and
on
get a
that
couple of
play.
starts. And
Pass Master
look, we
with the
saw Kansas
$1.99
City
super
a
chat.
couple years ago. Sometimes you
Vikings
need
equal
somebody
bad
to come in and
reality
save
show.
the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Zimmer voted
there are
out
times
next.
that you just don't know what's going to happen, right? And you have
Appreciate
to,
that, the
maybe
pass
as much
master.
as anything,
Who's taking
Jordan
Steelers
Love
tomorrow?
has to gain the confidence of that offense, so that when he comes in the game and there's 2 minutes to go, and you have to
I
drive
am
the
taking
length
the
of field
Steelers
for
tomorrow.
a game-winning touchdown because somebody stepped on Aaron's toe.
I will be live tomorrow for that
believe.
Steelers
And
game.
if they don't, you're not winning that game.
Chad Henne did it for Kansas City.
Single back formation.
2nd and 10. Love.
Last home games for Big Ben
Bruce
Roethlisberger.
incomplete. Well, we talked about the potential of Dallas maybe coming here to play a playoff game that would bring back memories of the Ice
I would have
Bowl.
loved
One of
to
the
be
players
at that
in
game.
was Dan Reeves. And
All right, do you have to mute it real quick? They're showing Dan Reeves, 50-yard touchdown pass.
coach, a part of 9 Super Bowls, a really scanned
All right.
generations. Back
3rd
to
down
Tom
and 10.
Landry, of course, John Elway in Denver, and was the coach who traded up to get Michael Vick in Atlanta. You think about the history of the NFL and somebody who spanned generations. Dan Reeves won too. Our condolences to his family and friends.
And that is Jordan Love. That's going to be.
Right at the mark for the first
Let's
down.
see
On
if he
3rd and
gets
10,
the
goes
first
against
down.
Yeah, with Dan Reeves, I'm always going to think about the Dirty Birds, too. And
oh, yeah.
That was an amazing upset, that one. Going up to Minnesota for that one. For Jordan Love, this is part of the magic of this young man. He is going to be a guy that certainly is going to be able to do some work with his legs. And there's just no
First down
question
and 10.
that as this
3 minutes
current
left.
superstar
37
generation
to
begins
10.
to go into retirement.
Both teams have
The
2
future
timeouts.
of the NFL is going to be guys who can run the football from the quarterback position. It's what's happened in college football, and it's going to happen in the NFL as well.
And here is the handoff. That's Taylor.
Buzzing in there, couldn't make the tackle.
Taylor
Gave
gains
Patrick
about a
Taylor
half a yard, maybe
his
a yard.
You alluded to it. Aaron Rodgers sat 3 years. I remember sitting in this booth Monday night in 2008, and Rodgers made his first start replacing Brett Favre, and there were so many number 4 green and gold jerseys in the stands. Rodgers won that game, and 13 years later, he's still rolling, right? Well, Jordan Love's in year 2 of sitting, and Aaron's the one who has brought up the retirement word, although he said it's not front of mind. It's not the biggest topic, but he did bring it up on Pat McAfee's show, Aaron's weekly visit with Pat this week. But Love is
down
here,
and 9.
They're figuring it out and seeing what he's made of, and they're seeing a little bit of him here tonight. Likely
Here's
next
Taylor
week at Ford Field.
That's going to be a loss of 1.5 yards.
There, and we
they're going to say just a half a yard
2-minute
loss.
warning.
Forward progress.
He gives us a second to just check some of the headlines from this week
Got
in the
2
NFL.
minutes. 2 minutes
Buffalo
remaining.
Ending Atlanta's season.
Kyle
but
Pitts, second tight
congratulations
end in
Pitts.
NFL history
First
with
quarterback
1,000
taken in the
receiving
draft
yards
is the second
in a
tight
rookie
end
season.
in NFL history to
Mike
have
Ditka
1,000
did that
yards
in
as a receiver.
1961.
Mike Ditka, the only one in his rookie season.
Jamar Chase.
And Jamar Chase and the
266
Bengals,
receiving yards today
most by a
versus the
rookie in
Chiefs.
NFL
Most
history
by a
in a
rookie
game.
in a game in
That
NFL
dramatic Cincinnati
history.
win as the Bengals are the division champs.
Tom Brady,
And
40
Brady
touchdown
with that
passes
40th
in back-to-back
touchdown pass, the one
seasons
to win it over
for the
Jets.
first time in his
Back-to-back
career.
seasons, 40 TD passes, first time.
And he's doing
in
that
his
at
career.
43 years old.
So we have the schedule now.
So I will be live for all 5 of those games for the season finale, starting doubleheader Saturday and a tripleheader on Sunday night. Or I'm sorry, all day Sunday. Hey, appreciate that, Sasha. Dead Jesus says EAGLES Eagles.
Of the 7.
All right, here we go. 2
spots
minutes.
in each.
Third down and 10.
One
So
seed
Brayson
instead
King.
of 2 buys. What do you think?
Yeah,
I love the fact that
Antonio
it's only
Brown.
one team
Antonio
at the
Brown
bottom.
literally
I think it
stripped
creates
down
intrigue, especially
his
because
shirt, his
winning
undershirt,
on the
threw
road
his
this
undershirt
year
in the stands,
has happened a
and
lot.
then
We thought fans are back.
took off
Don't
his
forget that,
gloves
road teams
and
winning
walked out the
500%,
stadium.
50% of the games. You can win anywhere. Anybody can go anywhere on the road and win. The only team to be undefeated at home this year, these guys, the Packers.
Packers the only
when you
team to
look
be
at
undefeated
the
at
top
home.
Competition of who might come in here. They are warm weather teams.
Yep.
You know, and you start going, can they get it done? And I don't know.
There's Jordan Love. That is
I kind of like it.
incomplete.
I kind of like that even
10 for MVS.
those teams that were sub 500
Brings up 4th down and 10.
are still relevant coming down the stretch here. Because as we've seen throughout the course of the season, you just don't know when a team is going to hit a patch, whether it's COVID or anything else, where things go poorly. But if you're playing the best at the end of the year, you'd like to see them in the playoffs.
Look, Miami opens with a terrible start, wins 7 in a row.
What's up,
gets
the Pass
back in it.
Master?
You think,
Again
hey,
with the
maybe they go to
$1.99
Nashville
super
today,
chat.
they can win.
This
They'll
is
have
for
a
the
chance to
mods.
play the Patriots.
You
Maybe
are
they
all
can win the
chill and
division,
legit.
and
Cheers.
then they
Hey,
lose, and they're
appreciate
out. They're
that,
done,
Pass
just like that,
Master.
after that 7-week run that they had.
Hey, y'all better not get me craving some Oreos.
Bojorquez punch it away.
Hey, appreciate that.
It is a
And
touchback.
that's going to be a
19
touchback.
net. Vikings will take over the 20th, 149 to go. So here are the numbers. Home team in the regular season.
Y'all going to make me
last year
crave some
and
Oreos.
this
I
year.
already know y'all.
Fans come back, it'll change, right? No, not at all. 3 games over 500 as opposed to 1
Pass
under
Master
500.
with the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate that.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Do you have to mute it? There is some copyright music. They're playing Jump Around.
Been such a
All right,
great
here we
sports
go.
year here in Wisconsin. Did an awesome job hosting the Ryder Cup. Packers #1 seed again. The Bucks, the champs.
And
Sean
that is
Mannion
incomplete.
back in the
Intended
game for the
for
Vikings. The pass is incomplete.
Osborne.
We have a flag, and we have a
There's a
reminder.
flag
the
down.
Postgame is going to come up. Catherine will interview the star of the game, and Chris and I will take a peek at the playoff picture. Heading down to the final 16 games
Before
of the
the
season.
pass was thrown, holding, defense, number 24. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
All
The
right.
game tomorrow night with Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Cleveland eliminated Pittsburgh.
That is on Green
Must
Bay.
win to stay alive. Pittsburgh needs to win its last 2 and have the Colts lose to get in.
All right, Mannion back in.
That penalty was the first on the Packers tonight.
Justin Jefferson up at the
to
30.
32-yard line.
Got it up at the 32-yard line. I mean,
his sixth catch, 58
see, that's
yards.
what right there what
So
gets me
42-year-old
mad. Like,
Matt
you put
LaFleur is gonna be
this rookie in,
39-9,
and then on top of
and that's
that,
apples to apples,
you give him
48
one
games
drive
to
and then you
48
pull
games,
him.
one better than George Seifert.
Like, you're
for the
down
best
27
first 3 years
points.
by a head coach to start his NFL career. Pass incomplete. And the Packers are going to get win number 13.
Just let the
and
rookie
they will win
play.
13 games for the third
Third down and 3.
season. That a first as well.
115.
Being in leadership positions is really about managing people, right? First and foremost, there's no question that's what it is. And Matt LaFleur has the kind of personality. It's a strong personality. When you talk to Aaron Rodgers, he said, hey, don't think I'm pushing him around. He goes, this is, this guy pushes back hard. And he does
that's a
that
good
with
question,
his coaches
Sherlock.
and the players. But he
That's
also
crazy.
understands a little of the human side of this game. And I think he's very well respected inside this organization.
And there is a flag down.
A sensational one-hand grab.
That is a catch.
Working on Isaac Yiadom down the sideline. Playing through the flag to make the catch.
That is Osborne.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. Penalties decline. Result of the play, first down.
Who is 24? Because that's back-to-back penalties.
See the way he looked that ball all the way in. It's really hard to do that and really force your eyes and your brain to go all the way to the ball to see it. But your chances of making that catch go up
Yiadom
exponentially when you do.
Yiadom needs to get
32
benched.
on that one. From the 38, Madden in the middle.
And that is incomplete.
Chris Barnes again.
Chris Barnes.
He's had his hand on a pass each of the last 2 drives.
What's up, Corey McLam?
Minnesota
Hey,
will play
shout out to your
Chicago.
Raiders. Picked up
In
a
downtown Minneapolis, it's the home
crazy game.
6 times 7 seasons.
On the road.
For Mike Zimmer and the Vikings. They'll drop to 7-9, and this will ensure that they will go
Oreos and beer? No,
through
thank
all of
you.
2020 and 2021 without ever being above 500. They've been around it a lot, at it, but never above it.
All right, here we go. Second down and 10.
Delay a game. Or not.
And that is Madison.
Tony,
That's a
Chris,
1 yard
that's the one rule I
gain.
want changed. I don't want this is a league where you micro analysis of inbounds, catch, no catch. But we hit the play clock to 0.
45 seconds left, third down and 9.
I don't understand.
Do you want to change it tonight? Now?
No. I'm good for the moment.
You might get outvoted.
Shotgun formation. Here is Mannion. That is incomplete.
Incomplete. 32 seconds left. And, of course, sidecar
Brings
with
up
his Green
fourth
Bay
down
win is
and 9.
congratulations to Philadelphia as the Eagles will clinch a playoff berth.
All right, let's flip it over to the AFC for 1 minute. You want to take a shot at this, Mr. Trivia?
Well, you know what? You can save it to the postgame when it's planned.
That's what I was going to do all along.
Okay, good. It's a professional tease in the business. It's well done.
32 seconds left. Fourth down and 9. Even the rest want to go home. It's cold out there. Hey, that's all facts.
10-degree night. Mannion. Deep shot. Nothing doing here.
And that is a turnover on downs. 26 seconds left.
Take a knee and take
one
the
kneel
number
down,
1
and this
seed.
bad baby is over.
It is all in front of the Green Bay Packers right now.
Green Bay
It
Packers
is just sitting on a platter. All
are
you have
going
to
to
do is
lock
just
up
cash in
the top
2 tickets
spot
at home
in the playoffs.
Right? I mean, it's all
They have
right
earned
there.
a first-round bye,
Price tickets for sure.
You may be talking about
and
the
they
Cowboys
will
coming
not
in here,
play till
and
the
then Tom
divisional
Brady.
round.
The Rams and Stafford and Cup could be the team coming in. Or Arizona and Kyler Murray. Or San Francisco in their power game. You can see a lot happening. But you're right.
All right.
It's on their terms. It's on their turf. The Green Bay Packers, number 1 seed. The road to Super Bowl 56 in the NFC comes through Lambeau. And the Minnesota Vikings, back-to-back season.
That was definitely a long game. 37-10. Green Bay scored in every single quarter. They scored 3 in the first, 17 in the second, 10 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. Passmaster with the $4.99 super chat says, thanks again, brother. Appreciate what you do. See you tomorrow night. Hey, appreciate that. Absolutely. I will see you tomorrow night.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Your boy's going to get off, and he is going to eat and get underneath some blankets because my feet are frozen. Going to be cold playoff road going through Lambeau. Great now, I want a donut. Trox, I was astonished by the turnout on the bowl games. Hey, appreciate that, Greg. Yeah, I was too. That one, we hit records. We actually, that Michigan game is now my all-time high, dethroning my Super Bowl of 2021. And hit that 25K too? Absolutely. Wow, what a blowout, says Renee. Judge needs to be fired after the F-bomb. Uh-oh. That's not good. If he did that to the fans, that's instant fire because the Detroit Lions, we had Jim Schwartz. And he kind of, did some gestures to the fans in that type of context. And that was his last game. Tracks, I recommend Oreos. Come on, Ibrahim. I see what you're trying to do there, Ibrahim. You're really going to get Trox hopes up for some Oreos? And we don't have any, though? All stores are closed, too? All right, here comes Davante Adams.
Congratulations on the win. You told us yesterday there's the Packers offense and then there's Aaron Rodgers' offense, which features a special menu. What did he craft up for you tonight on that touchdown?
Well, I mean, honestly, the best part about that play was that was not the coverage at all. We were looking for there's always a desired coverage when you come out there, you want to attack them in a certain way, but they played it completely different than what we were anticipating. So the fact that he even stuck with me on that is just shows the connection that we have and the type of confidence that he has in me. So we just got to keep that rolling throughout the rest of the season.
You also told us that you feel like you haven't played your best ball, yet you bested your own single-season Packers record for number of catches in a season. So what is left for you to improve upon?
Just keep building. Just keep building. I never got like a special number I want to get to. I just want to put the right film together and come out here and just be demonstrative with the way I play and consistent and just be reliable for my teammates.
We've been hearing these chants all night long. We're hearing them now. MVP for your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. What does it mean to you when you hear those chants?
I mean, they right. they know football if they're saying that. But in all seriousness, I mean, the guy. I've never seen somebody of that caliber of a player just continue to push the envelope and make everybody else around him that much better. So it's amazing to be able to have the opportunity to play with him, and, I cherish every moment.
You guys lock up the #1 seed. That means the Super Bowl must come through here, Lambeau Field. How much was that a point of emphasis for this season?
It was big. It's one of our big goals. Obviously, we want to win the North. That's the first one. We achieved that. So the next one was to, control our own destiny. And once we get in a position where we can do that, it's just about finishing. And we came out here and did that today in front of these beautiful fans. So it was great.
Davante, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. No problem.
All right. That's going to do it for the audio in this one. That was Davante Adams with the post-game presser. But with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger's very last home game. But with that being said, I love you all. Stay safe. Stay warm. It is cold out there. It is 13 degrees here in Michigan, so your boy is freezing. And with that being said, stay warm, stay safe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Thank you.